What's going on, people? Welcome back to another Arsenal Transfer News live show. How are you all doing, guys? Big up the community every single time. Back again, Gyokeres Daily, it seems like. Once again, talking about Gyokeres. We've got an update to go through on this. We just want the deal done. Like, it's getting to a point, even the stories coming out earlier, like today, saying that you had reports Portugal saying the deal's collapsing. I was like, nah, after all of this, yeah. I was going to delete the whole videos that we did like 2 days ago, getting gassed up about it. I was getting too excited already. But, there's some positive news. Um, it looks like it's going to be getting done after all, people. So, when I go through that today, as always, got some other news. We're talking what else we're talking about? There's a few other things I wanted to. Oh yeah, we're confirming the new signing, guys. NordVPN, as people want to call him. NordVPN is an Arsenal player, confirmed. 3 signings confirmed. Now let's get the big ones in. Let's get the main ones in. Let's get the ones that actually going to excite you. You know how it is, people. So yeah, we get everyone as always, man. Hope everyone's doing well today. If you can always do me a favor. I mean, I don't have to ask you guys. Always smash it, man. Hit like on the video, as always. I know you guys will do it anyway, but bless up every single person in the chat. Hope everyone's doing well, people. Yeah, big up everyone, man. Let's big up you guys before we do get into all the news. Got quite a bit to go through today. Jordan's in the building. Big up Jordan. Drew every single time. I appreciate you always putting that in for me, my friends. Yeah, that will close August. August the 12th is when the voting ends, and we'll find out if we do get in. But I know you guys smashed it already, haven't you? So bless up everyone who's voted for me for that. Big up to Patrick as well. Football Fans Club, big up yourself. Then AFC Africa. I'll talk about Rodrigo in a minute, a bit later on. Yeah, we saw that out earlier. Big up to Ante and got a clue as well. The only ones I know who's real is Fab, Orney, and Hannibal. Oh, I think you mean like who you think's reliable. Yeah, that's fair enough, to be fair. Rodrigo we'll talk about in just a minute because he looks like he's gonna be leaving Real Madrid, and I'm kind of a bit worried. I feel like we splashed it all on Madueke instead, and we won't have enough to sign Rodrigo. I don't. If we get Madueke, I don't see us signing Rodrigo personally, even though he is going to be leaving. I mean, he was on the bench. I watched a bit of the game yesterday. PSG, Real Madrid. Real Madrid got absolutely smoked. That PSG team, the team that Luis Enrique's built, and he's about to win what? The Club World Cup. I think they will beat Chelsea. The Super Cup as well, they're going to batter Tottenham. Ligue 1, the Champions League, the French Cup. He can do what Hansi Flick did at Germany, for Bayern Munich, sorry. Like Luis Enrique, elite level manager, man. He has got to be up there with, the likes of Pep Guardiola. Simple as that, really. With that PSG team, after how long then they won the Champions League. Like, he deserves massive credit. What a manager he is, by the way. Like, you look at that whole team. Is there one weakness in PSG? Their goalkeeper's incredible. The defense is incredible. The midfield's incredible. The attack's incredible. Even who they bring off the bench. They bring him like Barcola off the bench. I think they brought off that Ramos guy who scored the other day. They got these younger players, like 17 coming off the bench doing... Bro, PSG are absolutely incredible, people. It's absolutely mental. But big at everyone, man. Hope everyone's doing well as well. But yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I mean, Rodrigo again, bench. He didn't even come off the bench. I don't even think he come off the bench, bro. He's gonna be leaving, and we actually might miss out on him as well, which is mad. Gibbs White is to Tottenham. Is here we go. I saw that. Yeah, Gibbs White, good player to be fair, good player. Tottenham's just signed 2 players in 2 days, didn't they? Kudus and Gibbs White. So there we go. But big up to Top Gun every single time. Absolute legend. We will go through the news in just a second, guys. Don't worry. I know everyone's eager to find out and eager to wait what's going on with this. But yeah, big up to yourself, Top Gunner. Big up Josh community. Hit the likes. Big up everyone, man, every single time. Bless up Top Gunner, bro. Absolute legend in the building. E. Ross is in the building. Big up E. Ross, man. Big up, man. I'm in a final, bro. I'm in a final. Yeah. Instead, Madueke is going to Arsenal. I should be going to Arsenal. They should be signing me over Madueke, people. You know how it is. We should have signed me when I was at Wolves. Yeah, big up yourself, Free Ross. Hope you're doing well, my brother, every single time. Appreciate you always tuning in, bro. yeah, looking like hopefully this deal is gonna get done with Gyokeres, bro. But it's just mad. Like this club, it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, in terms of our emotions. Like we was it last Sunday when this news came out, we was all buzzing. Like I was sitting there thinking, you know what, Berta. Yeah, we saying Mafia Berta. We're just calling him Don Berta, the Italian stallion. Right? That's what we was calling after the whole Gyokeres news broke over Sesko. Yeah, I was like, finally, yeah, man, like Yok is coming into the building. Berta said, you know what, I'm here now. I'm signing some proper ballers. And then a few days later, it goes a bit quiet. And then Madueke news starts happening. 50 million yesterday. We put in a first bid. And we're just sitting here thinking, what's this football club? This club does it all the time, people. It's absolutely mental. Big up Netweed, man, every single time, bro. Appreciate the super chat. Bless up yourself, Netweed. It's not done. No, bro, it's not, because we're haggling on 5 million. just it's laughable, bro. That is all that's left to do, people, in this deal, yeah? 5 million. We are haggling on 5 million for Viktor Gyökeres. We're literally saying, Sporting has just said, we want 70. That's what they said. Nah, actually, Sporting, 61 million. No, we want 70. Hold on, 65 million. No, we want 70. Like, why are we haggling on 5 million? I know the deal's not gonna, like people saying this. I don't think it'll collapse because Gyokeres only wants Arsenal. But at the same time, just get this guy in before pre-season. What are we doing haggling on 5 million? But we're willing to splash 55 over 50 on Madueke. Make it make sense. It's crazy. But yeah, big up yourself, Netweed, every single time, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. And appreciate the super chat as well. Big up Crayer in the building every single time, bro. Big up Crayer, man. Look, man's got the half and half kit. Yeah, he's got Yok in the profile picture. I've seen quite a lot of Arsenal fans change the profile picture to Gyokeres with the Bane celebration. Let's hope it gets done, people. Yeah, 100% top gunner, man. 100%. Hope everyone's doing well, people, as well. Just get this over the line. What's going on? We need you to do the can't say the word properly. Yeah, bro, get me in there. Get the deal. I think get anyone in there. Just like 5 million. 5 million. Why are we hanging on this price tag, people? Big up Ricardo, man. Big up Ricardo. He's a Sporting fan, by the way. He'll tell anything you want to know about Gyokeres. This guy will tell you everything about Gyokeres. And I think there's a few Swedish people in the chat as well. I think Jim's Swedish as well in the chat. He'll tell you anything you need to know about Gyokeres, people. So yeah, listen, we're gonna get into it, people. We're gonna get right into it. Big up yourself, Ricardo, as well. Big up to Rory. Spurs are saying Morgan gives wow nothing, 60 million release clause, and we can't play the same for Eze. Just make it make sense, bro. Big up Rory, bro. Big up to Richard every single time. Big up yourself. Yeah, it's one of those ones. You need to see the guy holding up the shirt, isn't it? To be fair, you need to see the guy holding up the shirt. Big up Mr. Arsenal every single time, bro. It will. That's the thing. This club does drive us mad. And they released a new merch today. Who likes a new merch? It looks mad, don't it? Big news from Madrid. Rodrigo's available. Facts. Here's our chance. But are we going to go for him? Are we actually going to... Because if we pay 50 mil on Madueke, are we actually going to go for Rodrigo as well? And Eze at the same time? Unless we're minted and we've got 400 million to spend, because we're splashing a lot of money. How much we splashed already? 60 mil on Zubamendi. Going to be 50 mil on or maybe even more Madueke. You know, and I know Norgard and Kepa was like 10 mil. Kepa was 5 million. Mosquera is going to be like 20 million. Eze is going to be most likely his release clause, which is going to be over 60 million. Gyokeres is going to be 60 million, most likely. Is what they're holding out for. And then Rodriguez is going to be like 80 million. Unless we're minted, but that's what we should be doing. We should be signing all. We should be ambitious enough to sign all these players. But it's also at the same time as well. Are we going to spend that big? We're going to get into it in a minute, man. We're going to get into it in just a minute. I can't wait to see my striker in an Arsenal shirt. You already know, bro. Number 9, Gyokeres, if he even does get that. Yeah, I think it's that. It'd be so stupid to be this advanced into the deal. Because of 5 million euros. There's no. If this happens, I'm just gonna crash out. I can't even lie to you, people. I can't even lie to you. But let's get into it, man. I know people are waiting. So we're gonna play what Romano said. Basically, he said deal remains ongoing with 2 clubs maintaining their position on the transfer fee. No chance to orchestra up for training. He's basically saying he's not showing up to training or anything like that. He's already informed Sporting about that. Only Arsenal. Hannah of Arsenal also said, my understanding as of yesterday night was talks remain positive between Arsenal and Sporting. Gyökeres told his president he won't be returning to pre-season, basically. Very important to stress, no club-to-club agreement yet, which is pretty much the fee that we're talking about between the 5 million mark. Arsenal have backup options. That scares me well. I know we're meant to have that, but that's like, why do we need backup options if we're guaranteed to sign Gyokeres then? Do you know who the backup options are going to be? They're going to be Ollie Watkins, which I rate Ollie Watkins, but him on his own, is he enough? Probably not. Dusan Vlahovic will be in there. He's going to leave Juventus on a free transfer. There's no... The amount of years we've been linked with Vlahovic, year in, year out. Dusan Vlahovic will not surprise me if he's among the options, people. It will not surprise me. Right? And then probably Nicholas Jackson. That's the backup options, people, man. That's the backup options. Anyway, look, I understand many of us are emotional and connected to this club. He says the deal for Gyokeres is very advanced still. It's very advanced. If that changes, highly credible people will form yes, remain calm till then. So let's play what Fabrizio said.
Because of reports from Portugal, because of many stories. Guys, as of today, as of this afternoon, Thursday afternoon, I'm not aware of a deal off or collapsed for Viktor Gyökeres. So that's my understanding. It's a tense situation for sure. It's tense because Arsenal want to close the deal on their conditions, Sporting insist on their own conditions, so there is a small gap, but it's still a gap, and Sporting want their position to be respected, but Arsenal are very relaxed. They're offering that money and they want to close the deal for that money. So at the moment, the situation remains ongoing. The deal is not off. The conversation remains underway between Arsenal, Sporting, and all people involved in the deal. But also the player here is crucial. This is not a traditional transfer where the player is at the club and if he's not going to Arsenal, well, he's going to play for the club again. No, Viktor Gyökeres, guys, is expected for training at Sporting officially, but he will not show up. Viktor Gyökeres has been very clear with Sporting. He spoke directly to the to the president, direct messages to the president, telling him that he will not go anymore to Sporting to train, to play official games or whatever. So it's completely broken, the situation between Gyokeres and Sporting. So now they have to find a solution. At the moment, Arsenal remain on their position on the transfer fee. Sporting remain on their position on their request. But Gyokeres is the crucial part of the story. And after giving up 2 million euros from his salary to put that money on the transfer fee, Gyokeres is still pushing. He will not go to training. He will not play for Sporting anymore. And he's ready to go to war to go to Arsenal. He wants to go to Arsenal in a very strong and clear way after 5-year contract agreed. So the deal is on at the moment from what I'm hearing. The conversation remains ongoing. Obviously, this is a tense story since day one. There was the pact between the Sporting and the agents. Then Sporting decided not to accept that because the director who did that pact, Ugo Viana, left the club and went to Man City. So now the president is saying that that pact is not valid. Then they started negotiating. There is a gap in valuation between the fixed fee, between 65 and 70 million euros. So, the situation is quite tense now between clubs, but Arsenal remain in the Viktor Gyökeres story, and Gyokeres remains very clear on his position. He will not go to training, he will not play for Sporting. So now it's on the clubs to try find a solution. Obviously, Arsenal don't want to change their position, Sporting don't want to change their position, so now we will be following the developments. But for sure, the deal has not been called off as of today, Thursday, early afternoon. Then, any changes, I will let you know.
All right, there we have it. I know that was quite a lot of waffle, to be fair. Why are people calling me, man? I swear, every single stream this happens, people want to phone down my phone. It's mad. Anyway, so yeah, I know there's a lot there, to be fair. I know it's pretty much waffling. But pretty much what he's saying is the reports in Portugal, the ones that came out today and said um, that the deal collapsed, that the deal was off, is false and it's still ongoing. Everything's there pretty much, people. Everything's agreed. The player obviously not going to training tomorrow, going on strike. That's how much this guy pushing for move for Arsenal. We spoke about it the other day. You know, the fact that he took 2 million out of his salary just to put in a bid as well. Like, is tells you all you need to know how much he really wants this Arsenal move. Which fair play to him, to be fair. You know, his mind's in Arsenal, not no other club. But I mean, pretty much what he said there is all that's left to do is this fee. That and both clubs are holding out for this fee. Arsenal want their certain conditions of the deal, which is what 55 million. Sporting want 5 million more. That is all. That is literally as it is right now. The contract's there, 5 million agreed contracts, personal terms, what you name it. That's all there, people. What's left for Arsenal to do now? Which is hanging on this price tag, 5 million. That is all it's in it. That is all it's in it. 5 million deal. 5 million more is all Sporting one, and we're just sitting there hanging on it. So the deal's at this stage where it would take something like extraordinary to make it collapse. It's that advanced. It's not like a team can come in and hijack him anymore, because this guy is making it so clear that he wants Arsenal and only Arsenal. The only thing left to do is to get the club sorted out. And right now, Arsenal just haggling on the deal. So it looks like we're going to continue negotiations. We're going to continue negotiations. We're going to drag on. And hopefully it will eventually get done. I think the only way it doesn't get done is if Arsenal walk away from the deal ourselves. Hence why there's backup options, which are going to probably be Ollie Watkins, most likely. Dusan Vlahovic. Someone like that. Nicholas Jackson. Yeah, so that's where we're at really with the Gyokeres deal, people. You know, it's very advanced, but it's just to do with the fee. And it's just like, let's just get this deal done now, please. You know, that's all that's have to do. It's that simple. It is really that simple. It's literally that's what it is. Sporting want this amount of money, around 70 million euros, and Arsenal just still sticking to what they want. So yeah, that's this is where we're at, people, with it basically. Let's agree this to get this guy in before pre-season, man. Get this guy up and running, because literally they're back in training right now. Arsenal return back in training. We are back today, or yesterday was the day that we full training. Kepa was there, Norgard I think trained, Zubimendi trained. Let's get Gyokeres in, get him ready for that first game. Who we play? Milan, isn't it? Right? Get him in for that first game. Get this guy up and running. Get this guy ready for the new season. So yeah, this is honestly where we're at the moment, people. But yeah, I do think this deal will still get done. I really do, but it's just a matter of time, really. I know it's frustrating when it keeps dragging on, like it always seems to do with Arsenal, but I do think this will get done. It'll take something mad to sort of it to collapse, I think. Big up Terrell in the building every single time, man. How you doing, Terrell? Bless up yourself, brother. Heard the funniest thing today on the podcast with Rob and other guys. They actually said, "Matter what is better than Alanga." Listen, this Madueke whole deal is just is just mind blowing. It really is. It's absolutely mind blowing. The amount of money we're spending on that guy. He'll be on a left wing, people. I'm convinced he'll be on a left wing. Because I'm going to be shocked. Like I said, unless we're minted to splash that much money for a backup for Saka, are we really going to splash 55 million for a backup for Saka? He's not. He's going to play on the left wing, isn't he, next season? It's crazy. The funny answer at the same time ID is Rene Slagers. What phase of Rene Slagers in, man? Big up Rene Slagers, by the way. You know how it is. Signing some ballers. Chloe Kelly settings. You know how it is. Yeah, exactly. He's meant to be returned to training, isn't he? But I don't think he's gonna turn up. Mo ran away. Arsenal fans didn't want him. Who? Gyokeres or Madueke? If you mean Gyokeres, I saw majority of people did. Well, there's quite a lot of people who had preferences for Sesko for sure. But in my opinion, I still always wanted Gyokeres for at least a year now. It's PSG's first ever. Yeah, facts. And that was down to the manager, Luis Enrique, and the team he built. There's no doubt about it. And he deserves massive, massive credit as a manager. Because people want to mask over what he did at Barcelona as well. Oh, because he had Messi in his team, he had Suarez, and he had he had a lit team. You still got to go out there and win it. And that's exactly what he did at Barcelona. And, you know, I don't think he got enough credit, in my opinion, for what he did at Barcelona, right? But PSG has proven himself. Yeah. No big egos really in their team. And they had one with Dembele. If you guys remember, Dembele and Luis Enrique had a little bit of an argument at the start of the season when we played them, the 2-0 game. And he sorted them out, became one of the most informed players in Europe. And if you want to know how good Luis Enrique is as a manager, go and watch the video that he did. Just type in Luis Enrique and Mbappe, yeah? When he sat down with Mbappe before a Champions League game and were like proper laid into the guy. And then Mbappe, he's regretted that. He's, you know, gone to Real Madrid. Should have stayed at PSG, mate, with Enrique. But yeah, Kudus. I'm glad we didn't get him, to be fair. I'm glad that we couldn't get him. Big up to Jack in the building as well, mate. Hope you're doing well, my brother. The Spuds are raiding yeah, Nottingham Forest. Gibbs White's decent, to be fair. I think there's better out there like Morgan Rogers. But Gibbs White's been a decent player. Kudus is the one I'm sitting there thinking, like, this guy, we should have signed him when he was at Ajax for me. Ain't coming to Arsenal, put my dead. So yeah, I'll put the deed to my house on that. Yeah, especially Manaway coming in. I don't see us getting Rodrigo. No chance of Euros, bro. Good evening, Andrew, bro. How you doing, my friends? Hope you're doing well, brother. Big up to Christopher. Daniel Levy said it in the aftermath, winning Europa League. Winning breeze winning. This Arsenal team needs to start by even like a big club. Look at Spurs. I agree. As much as we don't want to say that, it's facts. Norgard is a great bit of business, though. Let's not be all doom and gloom. Nah, and when did I diss Norgard? I don't remember this in Norgard, to be fair. All I said is not a sign that excites us, but it's not one I certainly didn't hate on Norgard. Unless you mean someone else in the chat, bro. But I'm talking about Madueke. I wasn't talking anything about Norgard, to be fair. But I was going to talk about a bit Norgard. He has been confirmed. He has been announced, people, a bit later on. We'll talk about that a bit later on. What Gibbs White going to Tottenham? Yeah, he's a good player in his style, bro. He's a good player. Yeah, he certainly is a good player. Just pay the money. Facts. That's a frustrating thing, like, as fans. Like, this is just how frustrating these windows can get. Well, it's in front of our eyes as well. Just pay the money. Exactly. Everyone's saying the same thing. Get Josh in there, people. We cannot get we can't even get a 3-year late Albro placement done before July 10th. Gyokeres himself must be he must be thinking about it. You know, seeing us return to training yesterday, thinking, what about me? Like, bro's dedicated everything to join Arsenal, by the way. What's the matter with our club buying Chelsea players? Please get your Gyokeres deal done. Big up, bro. Big up to you, Paul. Yeah, they have something going on. Arsenal and Chelsea got something going on behind the scenes. Like, in terms of, like, we've been paid off. It's got to be that because make it make sense. Just going for all their scrubs all the time and funding them for better players, funding them big money. It's crazy. Gyokeres probably suggested to pay those 5 mils from his pocket. At least I wouldn't be surprised. Exactly. If Gyokeres could, yeah, he'd actually go and pay the whole fee for himself to join Arsenal. That's how much he wants to join us, it seems. 3 more days and then he'll be an Arsenal player. It needs to get done soon, bro. It needs to get done now. But hopefully, man. I think on Sunday we were thinking it's going to be done the next day. All the news that came out about it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's 5 million. Just 5 million in it. Get Gyokeres and Eze. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that merch, to be fair, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but yeah, it looks like you're just back in school and you're doing art or something, and you just put a bunch of feathers over it, like, and make it all colorful, like you're in flipping year 6 art again, like. Yeah, but merch FC, we know how it is. I agree, bro. I agree, because if we do lose out on Gyokeres Netweed, yeah, we know what it's gonna be, don't we? You know exactly who it's gonna be. Big up to Kuli every single time, man. How you doing, bro? Big up yourself, brother. Yeah, Gibbs White to Tottenham. Big up to Sham Jam as well. Morgie says we are really getting this guy. No doubt. I think we will get him, to be fair. I really do. And well, we better. I can't even lie. I swear, if we lose out on this guy, the crash out's going to be mental. Yeah, Fab just waffled and said a whole lot of nothing. Man just said nothing, to be fair, didn't he? In like 3 minutes. I don't understand why fans are saying Norgard's a bad signing. In my perspective, he's a great signing. We scored an experienced Premier League starter for 10 million. Listen, I hear where you're coming from. For me, I would have liked someone like I think there was, for me, better. You know, and I'm not gonna mention his name whatsoever on here anymore because we know what happened to him. But obviously losing him and Jorginho. Then our midfield's only Rice, Zubamendi, Norgard now. I would like someone like I'll give you an example, like Baleba, for example. Someone like that coming in the midfield. Because Norgard's what? I know he's older. You're right with the experience side of things, and he's been a well-established Premier League player. I'm not denying that. But I still think I would have preferred, and I know Zumeni's coming in as well, but just someone like a Baleba instead, in my honest opinion. I think that there were better out there, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's not one that gets you excited by any means. Again, on the flip side, I'm not going to sit there and hate, like, completely diss him coming in as a signing, but it's one of those ones where it's just like, all right, it's nothing to really get excited about. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Gyokeres is much better. No, the deal was off. Totally, mate. Totally. Norgard is a good signing. These kids don't know the tight schedules. No, we definitely do need depth in there. But it's one of those ones, isn't it, man? Like, well, when you lose 2 players, especially the guy who right is again, I'm not going to mention his name because he's just a vital. If he really came out, that's who. And I know Norgard, you're seeing more of a Jorginho replacement, but I would have preferred as well as the many coming out, I would have preferred another, like, well established in terms of younger, maybe midfielder who's out there right now. Because Norgard, look, he's gonna be here for 2 years. Sesko is 8 million away. Sesko is 8 million away. Was he? Or was he? I thought it was like 90 million euros. So That's why we sort of pulled out the deal. Gyokeres in the tour. Yeah, likewise, bro. I mean, he's got to be, surely. He's got to be in before the preseason. Yeah, facts. He's got to be. You have to give him the early preseason games like we did with Jesus. And we saw that worked out really well. It's not even the value. It's not even his valuation is agreed. He's 80 million. We have 65 mil up front, 15 in bonuses, Sporting 170. It's just ridiculous. Now we're not bro like United. So yeah, there we go then. Sporting 170 plus 10. I see. I mean, you just put 65 up front and 15 in bonuses. Okay. Yeah. So wait. So Sporting 170 has like and then they want 70 million on its own, and then plus 10 million add-ons. I don't think Arsenal get Gyokeres. I think it will collapse. I mean, that's your opinion. I don't see it happening like that. And if it does, then that's embarrassing, to be honest. It's embarrassing. I don't think it will, though. Big up to Coolio as well. Yo, Alvin, what are you telling me, man? Not long from preseason for you, my friend. I know you're going to the games, aren't you, as well? So not that far away at all. Literally, what? Right. So, wait, is it 13 days away? Yeah, 13 days until we play our first game, guys. Mad. Under 2 weeks now until the first game. We need a striker in, people. We need the striker in. Yeah, I know. Just get the deal done. They're asking less for their market value and much less than the release clause as well. I swear it's like 70 million euros that they're asking for, which is like 60 million pounds, but we're just still on 65 million, and it's just 5 million in it. If us want cheaper, go and get Viktor. Is that the Palace guy? No, is that the Fulham striker you mean? I don't know about him, bro. We're at a stage where we need the striker to come in who's like well proven. Like, he's not bad, but is he going to get us over the line is a big question. Are these type of strikers? The only one like I look at that I've rated is Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins for me, even himself, he had a bit of underwhelming season last season. But I've always rated Watkins. But is he enough on his own to come in as that main guy? A lot of people want to call him finished, but I love a scenario where if we get Gyokeres and get Watkins, get both of them in as well. I watched a bit of the game. I was just sitting here thinking, PSG, they need to stop televising the games, man, because it's just it's humiliation every single game. That whoever PSG play, it's just humiliation every single time. It's mad. The players doing all the legwork for us as a club. We shouldn't be bullied by small clubs like Sporting. If everything fails, his agents push for a loan move anyway. That could happen. But what about this as well? Could he just not force out and just terminate his contract if he keeps going on a strike, and then he'd be a free agent? No, or does it not work like that? I'm thinking if this guy goes on a strike, he don't turn up to training. Surely they'll just get to it. Can they not just terminate his contracts? But yeah, you are right. It could be very similar to what happened with Osimhen and Napoli. Osimhen in the end got a loan deal to Galatasaray for a season. Now I think he's back at he's still a Napoli player, but they're still now trying to get rid of him still. It could be similar to that maybe. But yeah, bro, he's doing everything he possibly can. He's doing everything he possibly can to actually get this move to Arsenal. 100 mil on Declan Rice. What is 70 mil for Gyokeres? Yeah, and we're willing to splash over 50 million, 55 million for Madueke. When our main priority is a striker and we're debating whether to pay an extra 5 million. Make it make sense. It's hot, man. 28 degrees. It is, to be fair, bro. Big up yourself, though, bro. What's thoughts on Madueke? Don't surprise me if I was to get Ollie Watkins or Jackson. Neither would anyone, to be fair. I personally think Arsenal will get Gyokeres because they have to get a player. We have to get a player by Friday. Why do we have to get a player by Friday? Like, I do agree we need a striker in now, but what happens if we don't? Madueke, exactly. Oh, my bad. I'm saying his name wrong. Am I pronouncing his name wrong? Is that you say it? Madueke, not Madueke. My bad, people. Also, right, Madueke for 50 mil, Eze for a breakdown cost, missing 5 mil, Rodrigo coming in. Why not use a 50 mil budget on those deals? It just doesn't make sense, does it? If we get to the end of it and we sign Rodrigo, Eze, and Gyokeres, then cool. But it's just I can't picture that if we splashing that much money on Madueke for 50 million. Or even more than that, 55 million it's gonna seem like now. Like he's gonna play left wing as well, by the way. Like I'll not 55 mil for a backup for Saka. What? And Madueke we're talking about as well. He'll play on the left wing. And then where does that leave Eze if we sign Eze? And I hope Eze does come in as the attacking midfielder instead of Odegaard, or to give Odegaard a bit of competition there, which we needed for time now. If Odegaard has a bad game like he was doing every single week, it seemed like last season, we had no one to replace him. But do you really see Odegaard being dropped for Eze? I certainly don't. Yeah, there we go. He'll be our left winner. Madueke is better than Elanga. I don't think there's much in it personally, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think there's much in it. The point is there's so much more better out there than Madueke. Let's be real with it. So much more better. Listen to the process when United signed Bruno for Sporting. It was a horrible process, so I guess it's just the way they do business. True, yeah. There we go. Maybe it's just how Sporting do things. They're just a difficult club to negotiate with. It's like Napoli as well. Everyone hates negotiating with Napoli. Maybe Sporting are similar in that sense. Just go and get Watkins to save some money, okay, and sign Eze and Rodrigo. If Madueke goes for a reasonable fee, it's whatever. Bring him. If Arteta is that adamant. Listen, going back to Watkins, for me, I don't think he's a bad player by any means, but is he enough to get Arsenal over the line? I think, yeah, you had Rodrigo and Eze, cool. But I think everyone will be a lot more confident getting Gyokeres, Eze, and Rodrigo. Whereas Watkins is as the main striker instead of Gyokeres. I don't know, man. Like, what I said, there's nothing wrong with Watkins. It just goes back to January. Like, you wait till the summer when you could have got him earlier in January. We could have gone from the first week of the window to sign Ollie Watkins in January. And so we wait till the last week. It just doesn't make sense. Arsenal should sell Jesus. The thing is, we should, but we can't because he's injured. No, and no one's really going to buy the guy until maybe January. What if Saka isn't fit yet? And why would Madueke agree to be a backup? Well, again, like maybe Arteta said you're playing on the left, and he's agreed to that. We don't know, do we? Jesus leaving for free. Yeah, like most our players always do. Andre Alberto, please close the deal with Viktor Gyökeres and proceed to Rodrigo and Eze. Yeah, we can only wish for that. Just like Tomiyasu. Maybe they could terminate his contracts. Maybe they could, to be fair. Rodgers to Chelsea, really? That'd be a good signing. Now he's a player we should be looking at as well. As another option. Big up to Miss Molina as well. Is it actually one of his burners? Is it actually one of his burner account? Nah, block it if it is, man. Block it if it is. The president. Yeah, that's what happened, wasn't it? Because the whole gentleman's agreement was from your former president, wasn't it? And he went to Did he go to Man City? Or yeah, I swear he went to Man City or a club like that. Knew that Gyokeres was going to leave. The agent complicates things. Was going to... Oh, I see. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, the guy who had the gentleman's agreement with, he left the club. And then the new ones came in. He said, nah, we want more money for him now or something. We need a striker, please. Yeah, we do, man. It's dragging, isn't it? It is dragging. Randy Orton, Gyokeres, Randy Orton entrance. Let's get the deal done. Yeah, Madueke, another Chelsea cast off. Arsenal bidding 50 mil for the guy, while Chelsea want another 5 million on top. No way in hell. No, run the hell away from that. Facts. Facts. Yeah, the thing I see Noga is it's just backup. That's all it is. Just backup. But this is spot on. This is why people talk about Madueke coming as backup for Saka. But why not? You look at these top teams in world football, yeah? Look at the competition they have everywhere. PSG, Real Madrid. You look at their benches and you look at their competition for each position. That's why I'm saying get someone a lot more better on the right wing. They'll actually give proper competition for Saka. I'm sorry, I don't see it with Madueke. I see this guy as just how Martinelli was performing last season. Going to be so similar to how Martinelli was performing. Runs with the head down. Predictable. Like, you think Martinelli was bad last season? Wait till what? And this is what I'm going off what I saw this guy at Chelsea, people. And you're willing to, and the money as well, you're willing to splash that much, 55 M's on Madueke. 100 million, there we go then. Big up to Human League 04. I'm good. How are you, bro? As well. Hope you're doing well, man. Arteta preferred Kai as a striker. Yeah, because that's why he wanted Sesko as well. I think we said this the other day. Would it surprise you people if Arteta played Havertz in the first game of the season and had Gyokeres on the bench? Oh, man. Main thing, get Gyokeres done. Then if Rodrigo is really going to get him, don't let any club get him also. Eze. Bert should complete the deal. He should complete the deal. I think we will, but it should only be a matter of time now. Big up, Menenly. How you doing, Menenly? Hope you're doing well as well. I don't know why Rishi's so lagging today, man. Just so like glitchy for some reason. It takes like 10 minutes to get the comments on the screen. It's mad. Already happened. Never mind in the Champions League where Gyokeres scored a hat-trick against Man City. Yeah, dunked on Man City. Looked incredible against Man City. And you know what? I rewatched the game when he played against Arsenal the other day. I was thinking, right, let's see what it is. Because I didn't... Obviously, when we watched the game, we're thinking we'll focus on ourselves, really, right? And how we beat them 5-1 and how well we was playing it. Because, yeah, we battered them. But I watched Gyokeres specifically going back to our game. And what, like, noticed me, though, really well, this guy's link-up play was really good, to be fair. He did the basics really well. Like, he knew who he was coming up against. We know we have a very good defensive record. Saliba, Gabriel was there. And he was just doing the basics really well. And at the end of the day, like, all I really care about, I could talk about link-up play, and that looked really good. And especially when he moves out wide as well, like, you see how powerful the guy can be. Defenders, you know, he's got the physicality. That won't be a problem. The main thing I really care about from a striker, yeah, is the job to score goals. The job to put the ball in the back of the net. Just a clinical goal scorer, which we have been missing. We have been missing, and this guy should be the guy to solve that problem. He's proved it with the goals that he scored. Season in, season out. Coventry, went to England, done it with Coventry, Great season at Coventry. He went to Sporting Lisbon, different league, of course. Sort of, playing, of course, European football as well is massive. And he proved it there. Score goals for fun. And that's what we've been missing, is just a gunman striker. That's what I mean. So we could talk about link-up play and all this, and I think that's definitely an attribute to his game. But I think the most important thing, obviously, is just to score goals, is that clinical goal scorer. We didn't have that, of course, since Alba. Oh, my bad. Kula. Yeah, that's Boss's nickname, isn't it? Imagine 50 mil bid rejected, then 55 got accepted. That was that's gonna happen, Alvin, bro. That's gonna happen. Unfortunately, Norgard is a terrible deal. If I was Arsenal, I would just move Lewis Skelly into the midfield. See, I agree with that. Lewis Skelly for me, yeah, and that's why I was so gutted when we got rid of Tierney, people. And I do think we need a more natural left back to come in. Whether that's gonna, I don't know if we're gonna go for that Hato guy. I think there's someone in the Premier League that a few people were saying. Someone said it yesterday about Robinson from Fulham. Very good left back there, isn't he? There. I still think we need like Mitchell from Palace as well. I think he's always been a well-established left back. I kind of think we need a natural, like Lewis Skelly's on fantastic at left back, but again, you could just see him more as a midfielder next, and that is where he was in the academy. Many coaches, many professionals have said that he is actually going to be a midfielder. They see him more as a midfield. So I agree with you on that. I would love to see him in the midfield, but right now, I don't think the manager's going to do it, Static. I really don't. I still think he's going to play him left back next season. So yeah. Yeah, of course you were Catalan, bro. And the thing is, he'll ball out there, wouldn't he? Like, we have to get this guy we have to get this guy a contract sorted out. Yeah. We need to get this guy a new deal ASAP. Because there will be these big teams in from Wanyeri. He is top class. He is top class. Like I said the other day, I would rather develop Cala as a left wing than sign. Bro, Calafiori looks good going forward, though, don't he? I was surprised that we didn't play him, Emma Striker last season. To be fair, I was not. I was not surprised that because we put Mika Marino up front. I'm surprised we didn't put Cala up front as well. We can go for another striker in January, next summer or in January. Nah, but bro, like we need a proven striker in now. We needed one for 3 years, bro. Like, no, if you're saying like in terms of getting another one, in terms of getting another striker in for backup, say we get Gyokeres and we go for January and go for Watkins or something like that, or like I don't know, a more younger striker as well. I wouldn't mind that for sure. And then next summer you sell Havertz and obviously Jesus, and you get some new strikers in. If it's going to be obviously Gyokeres this summer, then you get another backup as well. Then nah, I agree with you there. But it'd be very underwhelming if we lose out on Gyokeres and we go for one of the backup options of the main striker next season. Because out of those back options, we Ollie Watkins is going to be Nicholas Jackson, Dusan Vlahovic. I've just seen Man United looking at Dusan Vlahovic right now, people. I've just seen that as well, people. So do not be surprised if it ain't happening, which it's going to happen, people. Like, karma, it is. But at the same time, I get it because, including myself, we're just like, we want it to get done now. You can play left winger. Oh, sorry, I think I missed this comment. Hold on. Restream. What is going on with Restream today? It's taking so long. At this point, I'd rather take Lookman and Madueke. Yeah, bro, Lookman would have been a baller, man. Lookman would have been a great signing. There's so many winners in the Serie A that are top class, people. I'm not saying it because of the bias I have, but at the end of the day, there is top class winners in Serie A. Just go to Juventus and Conceição, for example, 40 million, and I think he's going to be leaving Juventus now or staying. I don't know. His situation's up in the air. He could be available. Right winger, left winger. He could play anywhere, mate. He's baller. Could play attacking midfield he wanted to as well. He's top class. Let's not forget the game against Porto when he cooked us. Yeah, let's go back. Obviously Lookman, as you said, top player. Yildiz from Juventus as well, top player, man. Liao, honestly, people don't really rate Liao, and I hear it. He's fallen off a little bit, but I'd honestly take him. I wouldn't mind Rafael Liao from Milan. But the one we really should have got, people, and I said this in January. We all said it in January. What was it? 55 million he went for to PSG. Gravaskelia. He's the guy we should have got. He is the guy we should have got. But instead, we signed no one. That's actually class. That's big up Ricardo, man. People now on a daily sports program here in Portugal, they say that Benfica and Porto will give 2.5 mil each for Gyokeres to leave. Yeah, that's how good he is. Yeah, they want him out of the league, so he don't cause them any problems anymore. It's crazy. How close is Gyokeres? Because I just don't have faith in the deal. I mean, as I said earlier, right? As I said earlier, like, it's really advanced. It'll take something mental to it'll take honestly Arsenal to just walk away from the door and go for a backup option. Like, all it is agreeing on his feet. And I think it needs to happen now, but I think we'll actually get to a stage where we have no choice but to pay the 5 million. It's like both teams just holding out for this certain price tag, it seems like. Sporting want this amount, but Arsenal want a bit lower than that. It's just that's all that's left to do, really. And it's really frustrating, to be fair. Everyone's saying the deals. No, listen, people. I get it. You know, it's frustrating. I don't see it. And if it did happen, it'd be embarrassing for Arsenal to lose out the way how it's going about on Gyokeres. After all of this, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy, people. We can't do Watkins. We can do Gyokeres. Doesn't make sense. And it's hefty fee for Oli as well. It's just bad. At the end of the day, Jim, we should have, if we wanted Watkins that much, what on earth were we doing in January? Waiting for the last week of the window. Because in January, I would have been happy, better than nothing, obviously, and I would have been happy with Watkins in January, and you go for someone and get whoever you want in the summer, another striker, right? Like, I'm not saying we would have won the league with Watkins last season in January. I'm not saying that, but I think he would have done well at Arsenal. But right now, when we needed a striker for 3 years, is Watkins that main guy coming in? Nah, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I'd be so underwhelming, I think. The Dream 11, Super Vic as the striker, Rodrigo on the left, Odegaard and Eze as our cam, Saka on the right. Two behind that, Zubi and Rice. Yes, I like that. I like that, to be fair. I like that. That's what's got to change, isn't it? It's a system next season, people. That's what's got to change. Like, Arteta, the way how we played football last season was pathetic. It was so robotic. It was so just predictable. We had no like plan B. We had no certain games we ran out of ideas. We got sussed out. There's a formula to come to the Emirates or to even get to these lower teams, and the whole low block and all this was Arsenal kryptonite, right? We have to find a way like to change that. Whether that's changing the formation, as you said right there. Am I confident with the manager? Even if he does do that, he's going to get off the line. I'm not, honestly, people. I'm not. But he has to, otherwise we're going to be for another long season, people. There we go. Thank you, my friend, for putting that in for people as well. Watkins is a big Arsenal fan. I think he'll be a great asset to the team. We'll give big up to John, 100% with you, bro. Yeah, bro. They football lookalikes. They actually do, to be fair. They actually do. Acknowledge him exactly. Creator knows, man. Listen, if I want to see buy the shirt of Gyokeres if we sign him, and at the same time, it depends. I don't know what number he's gonna get first, but that's how excited I am with signing Gyokeres, man. Getting a proper striker in. It's got to be done, though, people. It's got to be done. A striker needs to be technically skilled. Does it, though? Technically skilled? Like, how do you mean by technically skilled? Because I've seen so many other strikers who just goals galore. They're just bags, man. You know? They just eye for goal. That's all they just goal scoring machines, basically. Does every striker have to be technically like that? Do you think Chris was technically gifted? Do you think he's technically skilled? And look how many goals he scored last season. Big up to you, brother, as well for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because at the time people was like, "Oh, he pocketed him" and all that. But and you know, when we was watching that game, we was focused on us, wasn't we? Obviously, like, 5-1. Look at how we're playing football. We're battering them. I don't think not many people really paying attention too much. Like, we knew, you know, about Gyokeres, but obviously it's more masked over the fact that we battered them 5-1 and not me. But when I decided to, like, I'm gonna watch him back, and he's probably their best player, to be fair, in that game. He probably was their best player, you know. And you got to look at that situation. We battered them. Credit to us completely. We deserved that completely. We destroyed them from minute one. It was a great performance from Arsenal, right? But at the same time, they lost their Almiron, didn't they? They had an interim manager in. And then if you look what happened after to Sporting, with that interim manager, they lost about 6-7 games in a row or something, didn't they? Or they didn't win a game in 7 in a row, because until they got their other manager in, I think the one who won them the cup and then the league, and they started picking up again. So the whole team was sort of like, and it's not. I'm not taking that performance away from Arsenal, because yeah, we battered them, but Gyokeres in the game, he actually played really well, to be fair. He actually did his thing. Caused us a few problems at times as well. Is us getting Gyokeres, I think we all do, to be fair. Yeah, going up against Gabriel and Sleep ain't easy. Yeah, facts. And the thing is, like, I know it's only one moment, but you look back and you see what sort of potential he's got there when you go back to that Saliba moment. If you go back to halfway, you know, when he did him on the halfway line, you're like, I've not seen Saliba get caught out like that on the halfway line before. You know, I think Saliba Gabriel, the only striker that's really gave him a hard time is maybe Isak when we played Newcastle. But what I saw Gyokeres and Saliba, I think I know it's only like one moment, really. You know, but even like Gyokeres was doing, like, I've noticed this as well. Like, he was getting in some good positions and he's winning some really. Even if he wasn't doing Gabriel or our players, he's winning some really, like, dangerous opportunities to Sporting as well. Whether that be set pieces, that's what, because he's that powerful as well. The only way you can really stop the guy is, like, take him out, innit? So yeah, I think it's you are right. Like, the only strikers I've really seen is Isak give them a really hard time, because they're that good together, Steven and Gabriel. Because we're Arsenal, mate, and we never like do things simple. we never like to do things the easy way, do we, people? Alan Shearer, Gyokeres, bro. I'll be shocked if he don't get 20 plus goals, 25 goals. I'd be shocked. You know, I look at it and I think Gyokeres on me will pull off Aubameyang numbers at least, or similar to Aubameyang numbers. Maybe 20 goals Premier League, and an extra 10, 15 in all. No, that's maybe pushing it. Maybe an extra 10 in all competitions. Champions League, I think he'll bag a few like he always does. if he plays, hopefully we go to the cup. Well, we need to go FA Cup final. We need to win trophies. Go serious to the Carabao Cup. Gets the final, win the Carabao Cup. You know, maybe he can bag a few there as well. But I think in the Premier League, I think he gets at least 20 goals, minimal. Or yeah, 20, maybe 18 to 20. Which is what we've been missing, hasn't it, to be honest with you? Big up Drew for that, man, every single time. Bless everyone. I think we're quite a few I think we're like a few likes away from 80 as well. So anyone who's not liked up the stream already, greatly appreciate if you guys can do so. We're literally 3 subs away from 11.8k as well, which is mad, which means we're literally 200 subscribers, only 200 subscribers away, people, from 12,000 already, which is absolutely mental. Absolute mental. Yeah. So big at everyone, man. You lot are absolute real ones. We should, and a lot of people were saying it's not going to affect the Eze deal. Well, let's wait and see then. Because what if it does affect the Eze deal? What are people going to say there? What if Madueke affects the Eze deal and we don't get Eze, and this guy will be a left winner? What are people going to say there? People saying, "Oh, don't worry about it because we're still getting Eze." Well, we better still get Eze, people. And we better still get Rodrigo. Odegaard's stepson. Facts. Exactly. He's never dropping Odegaard, is he? Robertson is good. Yeah, he is. Yeah, really good going forward as well. And even defensively, he's not too bad defensively. I think he's more better going forward though. But he's like a natural, like he overlap, won't he? And that's what we had. We had that with Tierney. And we had it with Ben White really on the right hand side when he plays there. Timber as well does it, you know, overlaps. Gives some more support to Saka. We ain't got that on the left. You know, Skelly's always inverting, isn't he? Big up yourself, Paul, as well in the building, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Long time no see, Paul. Big up yourself. Being Arsenal fan for big up to you, bro. Being Arsenal fan for 20 years, hailing from Frankfurt, I've officially hit the big 3-0 without witnessing a single major trophy. Excuse me. Mad. Look at that. That's how you need to know, people. That is how long it's been since we last won the Premier League title. Yeah, for me, bro, I'm 18, so I've only seen us win FA Cups, bro. And they're amazing, amazing memories because they're trophies at the end of the day. Sorry, people. We're back. People always want to come in and just see what this is the third. But anyway, but yeah, that's mad, bro. Like I've only seen. I say this. I know I say this a lot, but FA Cup. It's why I'm gutted. Like we don't take these competitions seriously. The FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. We don't. We don't take them seriously. It's just look how many ever since Arteta won it. To be fair, like that was like cool. Everyone got gassed about it, but what's he won since? And in the FA Cup as well, he's not made it past the fourth round. That's the frustrating thing about it. You know, it's a massive trophy. People seem to always just I don't know why it's been dismissed. The FA Cup in recent years by a lot of people, but it's one of the most historic trophies, one of the best trophies in England, people, and we won it the most times as well. Man United are one behind us. FA Cup, by the way, one behind us. Which is embarrassing. Like it's not good enough, man. Like we should be winning these trophies. Listen, echoes of Invincibles at this point. My therapist knows more about Arsenal transfer strategies than I do. Here's to another decade of optimism, delusion. Comrades, maybe I'll see a trophy before I collect my pension. Especially the Champions League, bro. We just want the Champions League before we die. It's mad, isn't it? When you think about it that way. Yeah, all right, mate. All right, nice one. Yeah. I guess I'm going to believe you over Fabrizio Romano then. I guess we should believe all this guy instead of Fabrizio Romano. Spurs are getting Gibbs White for 60. We're getting Madueke for almost the same. It's just laughable, isn't it? It's just laughable. This is absolutely laughable. January is so far away. By then, Mick will be sacked tonight, and us will hire an ex-Chelsea manager. Typical Arsenal. Typical Arsenal, isn't it? Jesus, waste of time. Yeah, he needs to move on. He needs to move on. Yeah, that honestly, honestly, he might as well go and manage them. He might as well go and manage them at this rate. Would take Consi Sal even for 75 mil. He's quality at perfect facts. Absolute facts. His situation's itchy up, and yeah, they don't know whether he's going insane at Juventus. They don't know whether he's going to Porto. It's going back to Porto. I don't know if there's been any updates on that. That's the last time I checked. Like, he is available. And I think that they're saying like 50 million euros for him. She's mental, like 40 million pounds. That's all they want for him or something. I saw the other day. If I was a Benfica fan, I'd do that too. Tell Benfica to pay Sporting Lisbon to sell Gyokeres. Facts. For them, it must be like, I don't know, how we view Isak in the Premier League. Like, Benfica Porto fans must feel the same for Gyokeres in their league. They think, nah, this guy's too good. Get him out of here. You think Gyokeres is off? And what makes you say that, bro? What makes you say that? Yeah, it is getting a lot. Like, I'm with you guys, people. Yeah, it's frustrating because we just want this saga to end. It's been a long saga. We just want the striker in before pre-season. That's a frustrating thing about it. Just get it done. Exactly. Just get the deal done, people. Big up Matt Ryan, man. Same name as ex-Arsenal goalkeeper. He played about 5 games. Not even that. Big up Matt Ryan, the Australian guy. What's the story on? I think that's a typo, bro. You mean a sporting assistant? No, Sporting basically just want 5 million more than what we want to pay for him. Basically, it's like 70 million euros. Along those lines, and Arsenal offer 65 plus 15 in add-ons, but Sporting want it in a way like a 70 million fixed fee, and plus like more 10 million add-ons, something like that. So that add up. I don't know how it really works like that, but the point is, it's like 5 million difference. That's all it is. Yeah, 5 million difference. That's all it is, people. Hey, big up everyone, man. 11.8k. Bless up every single person who subscribed, man. 11.8k. Literally, we're officially 200 away from 12k already, which is mental. Absolute mad. You lot are real ones, man. 10 likes away from 100 as well, people. Let's get the stream up to 100 likes. We've still got quite a bit to go through as well. So yeah, we're gonna go through. I'll tell you what, I might drop the link as well today. I might drop the link. Anyone who wants to come on the channel as well, have their say. I might drop the link in a minute. We'll see if we've got enough time. That was our biggest problem last season. If a team ruins our passing games, our covers, corners, we have no backup plan. Our players don't like to shoot from out the box. Spot on, Creo, man, every single time. That's a big thing. You know, really, like, the only player I saw who has a go outside the box, the guy we're not going to mention, who skies it Rose Ed, who we all know about, Declan Rice, who we're seeing is. Ain't it funny how this guy took them 2 free kicks against Real Madrid, scored both free kicks, by the way. And I promise you, I noticed this when I went Bournemouth, Palace. No, was it Palace? There's another game, Newcastle. Every time he got a free kick since that Real Madrid game, I swear he never took one of them. It was always Odegaard, I swear. If I can, you guys can remember, I swear after that, I noticed it. I forgot to bring it up. Like, I was going to say, though, ain't that funny? Like, Rice should be he should be the set piece because he's so good shooting outside on the box as well. And then we saw it when Odegaard did it a few times against PSG. That's what the guy's got to do more often, but he doesn't do it. That's the big thing with Odegaard. When he does do it, like you saw against Liverpool, for example, I think he hit the bar. Donnarumma made that great save, but they're only small moments he decides to do it. He never does it enough. If you want to play a 5 million, there's nothing as a moving point. Just feels like they play a pointless chicken game instead of sending Vic with the team to Spain. He'll probably miss Singapore. Yeah, and that that could be big. Like we want these players in the preseason tour, man. Get them up and running, people. Get them up and running. Everyone like the stream and subscribe to Josh. Bless up yourself every single time, my brother. Hopefully we can play each other in the Champions League next season, man. I mean, actually, to be fair, I mean, you got a sacked team. Hansi fixed an elite manager, so I don't know. What was the game of the season for you? Good question, man. I think it's got to be Real Madrid's. It's got to be the Real Madrid games for me. Yeah, it's got to be against Real Madrid. That's the obvious one. I'm trying to think of other ones though who really stood out. Maybe Man City 5-1. That one for me is up there. The 5-1 against Man City. I think those two, Real Madrid and Man City ones. Those were the games of the season for me. But it's still a failure of a season, to be honest with you. We won no trophies. Yo, Chris, here we go. I feel it. Yes, let's run it, bro. Please. We need it ASAP. That's the thing. It could literally be a matter of time, though. Like as soon as we get the feed, all right, agree with Sporting, and I think we'll get the here we go. That could be like 20 minutes. Like it could be at any time, pretty much. That's how close it really is. That's all that's really left to do, isn't it? So we can get it any day, but it's just let's get it, please. Let's get it ASAP. We just want to rest now with the striker situation. We really do. Gavin, how you doing, bro? Evening to you, mate. Hope you're doing well, brother, as well. Big up to you, Gavin, mate, as well. Was I the only one noticed when Saliba heard the Real Madrid? Nah, you're not the only one. I was saying very similar, bro. Very similar. His mind didn't look into it, did it? He looks a bit. I don't know how you describe it, but his body language was a lot different. When like when you're seeing this guy play, and there's a few dodgy moments he had as well. Sort of like he was too casual. That's what I noticed with him in the last couple of games of the season. His game certainly did drop off, Saliba, as soon as all the rumors came out as well. Road to 15K, that'd be insane, bro. That'd be insane. 15K, bro, that'd be incredible, man. All thanks to you amazing people. Big up the community every single day. And we hit 100 likes as well. Bless up 100 likes. He can achieve 20 plus goals, but I think it won't be close to 30. I think the goals are spread throughout the team. And again, we wouldn't mind this, to be fair. We wouldn't mind this, if it did, but yeah, there's guarantee he will come in and he will score goals, I think. That's why I said probably, because what was Aubameyang's highest goal scoring season? Was it when he won Golden Boot, Sadio, with Mane and Salah? I think that was 23 goals. I've not really seen strikers in the recent, I mean, apart from Haaland, maybe, like get 30 goals in the Premier League season. He's like, I mean, you look at Portugal, he got what, 50 goals last season. No, you're not doing that in the Premier League. You probably half it, maybe. That's still what, like, I can see him, like, even if you take quite a few of those goals away, Premier League, that's still, as you said, probably 20 plus goals, 22, 23, what Aubameyang got. I can see him getting similar to that. I think the only one who did it really, I mean, forget about like years ago, but in recent time, Haaland Harry Kane did really well, didn't he? I think he got like 30. Did Harry Kane get 30 goals in one season in Premier League with Tottenham? I swear he got that or something in one season. I think Haaland his first season got near that as well. Big up to Ben in the building, man, into the box. Hope you're doing well, brother. Your line will be done tonight. Tomorrow they want him in training. He won't show. Boom. Yes, bro. We need the here we go, though. We need the here we go. Best 100 likes, people. Absolute legends. This is a great question, man. Between King Kai and Odegaard, who do you think Arteta's favourite son is? This is a great question. King Kai is Arteta's favourite son. Because man's tried him everywhere to try and work out. Yeah, he tried him in the midfield. He tried him as a striker. He wanted Sesko so he can keep rotating him with Kai. He loves King Kai. Him and King Kai, he will play as many games as possible under Arteta. At least Odegaard could be a bit justifiable because 2 seasons, he got player of the season 2 years. We've seen how well Odegaard can be. And he's captain as well. But it's got to be King Kai. The treatment this guy gets from the manager is mental. King Kai's his favourite son. Are we going to sign more players? You mean other than Gyokeres? If I had to predict it, I think obviously we got 3 already. I think we get the defender in. I think we still need like 2. I still want like a natural left back. We spoke about it earlier, people. Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting an Ajax Hato guy, but maybe it'll be Mosquera coming in. So that's another centre back 4. I still think we will get Madueke coming in 5. The striker Gyokeres, hopefully 6. And then after that, that'll be it, I think. Eze, I really hope so. That'll be 7 signings. I'll ask you guys this, yeah. If we had to rate the window with the four sort of signings you look at, just for squad, yeah. Kepa, backup goalkeeper, just backups, yeah. Norgard, Mosquera coming in as another centre back. I mean, Zubimendi I forgot about completely. But those 3 there, backups, Zubimendi we've got from January anyway. Gyokeres in, Madueke in, and then I'll add Eze as well. 7 player, right? Just I'm speaking realistically what I can see Arsenal doing. And Eze, I'm a bit still torn on that. If we get Madueke, we're going to get Eze. I think we will. But 7 players right there. What did you guys rate the window? Out of 10. Because for me, I look at it and I think, in terms of rating this whole window overall, I think we need to be a bit more ambitious in terms of going for Rodrigo as well, on top of that. You add Rodrigo into that, it elevates the rating of the window, but not just with the signings. The window for me will have to depend as well, in terms of like rating it on the successful window, is the outgoings as well. And selling players. You know, let's talk of Fabio Vieira leaving. Let's talk of but and then let's talk about 15 million for Fabio Vieira. 15 million euros, which is like what, 10 million. We pay 35 mil Fabio Vieira. Some of the players that we've got to go in terms of sending players, we have to get good money for these players. We've got to get rid of some players here, people, right? Then the contracts as well. Wanyeri has to get the new contract, new deal. Saliba, new deal. Saka, new deal. Am I missing any other contracts? Maybe there's probably one more I'm missing that I should be But yeah, what about Trossard? Can we get money for Trossard? Like he may move on as well. What about Martinelli? I'd keep Martinelli, but if money's there, you got to sell. You got to be reasonable, because the Arsenal selling players are awful people. So that's, for me, not just all about the income, is in my opinion. It's, you look overall the contracts as well. Like they're arguably equally as important. Some of the players we've got to keep at the club as well. Get these new deals. And I don't think think Saliba may stall his contracts. I think we see Saliba goes to Real Madrid. I really do. Not this summer, obviously, but one more season maybe. Wanyeri's a big one. You've got to go and get done when Chelsea are lurking there as well. Yeah, but the thing is, you say sell Martinelli, but do you not think it's partly to do with the manager and how he's performing under the manager? Because, like, I hear you, Martinelli on the wing has been so bad in the recent seasons. It's like that's how it is. He's been poor, been so poor. But do you not think that's down to the manager? Because you go and sell Martinelli and he goes to a different club under different, say, example, Bayern Munich, for example. They need a winner. He goes to Bayern Munich, even in the Premier League, like he goes to Villa or under Emery or go to a different manager. If he goes to a team like that, Martinelli will go and ball out there. At a different team, he goes and balls out. So I hear it. Like Martinelli, he's fallen off a cliff, but I think that's more down to, I know he's got to take a bit of responsibility as a player because he's been, confidence is in the guy, it seems like, so predictable, always runs with his head down. But I just feel, and that's a great point as well. What if he gets that Rodrigo coming in, so he ups his game? That's what we're talking about. Like, people want to talk about squad depth, and yeah, we need that. But at the same time, you need competition there as well. Because these positions, right? If you have competition as well, you're going to get better out the other players fighting for their place. Like, for example, look at right back for Arsenal. You got Timber there. You got Ben White. Ben White's going to struggle for minutes because how well Timber's been playing, but the guy's going to be motivated about it, isn't he? The guy's going to be fired up for it. The guy's going to want to prove to the manager that, hold on a minute, I'm here as well. Same on the left-hand sides with Martinelli. Maybe get a top-class winner in. I'm not talking about Madueke. I'm talking about a top-class winner. To give him a bit of competition, yeah. It may give him a bit of reality check. Same with, that's why I said they play Eze where Odegaard is as well. In natural position, Odegaard will be like, oh shit. That's how you should be thinking about it. Like, I see it like that. Why not? As I said, these top teams have it. Look at PSG, man. Look at flipping Real Madrid. I actually agree with you. I watched Robertson more than 10 times last season for Fulham. He's pretty good. Yeah, fact static, bro. It'd be really good signing, to be fair. Yeah, big up Paul, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been great, bro. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Gyokeres will be here we go tonight. Trust me, bro. Look who's in the chat. It's the main guy himself. Hey, Gyokeres, mate. Gyokeres. Respect you, my brother. Yeah. You've done everything you possibly can, Gyokeres. Right? You dumped your girlfriends. You said, I don't want you anymore because I want Arsenal instead of you. Respect you for that. All right? You've even want to pay for the bid yourself. Respect for you for that, mate. You've done everything. You're going on strike as well. Gyokeres, mate. My big respect to you, brother. Hopefully this club actually goes in and we pay 5 million, just to sign you, mate. But big up Gyokeres in the chat, bro. As Man United fan, I worry for Arsenal's. You're getting serious, making big signings. What right now, Niall? Are you taking the piss right now? Like, right now we signed Kepa, backup goalkeeper, Norgard for Jorginho replacement. So Zubimendi's a good sign. Look, Zubimendi, he's still got a lot to prove in Premier League, but I think that's a really good signing. And yeah, that's it at the moment. But I agree. You had Gyokeres in, you had Eze in, you had a top class winner in. Then yeah. These are big, but this is what we need to do now. We need to get these big statement signings in. A lot down the road getting gas over Morgan's White. Well, they're good players, to be fair, man. As much as like we Tottenham are wank, we can't stand them. Alderson could as at Arsenal. I think could we should have got him at Ajax, bro. And he had a poor season last season. But again, his mind wasn't in West Ham, people. That's what I look at. I feel like the mind wasn't in West Ham. He quite clearly just didn't want to be there. You know, I kind of feel like he thought he was going to get a move away last season, but it never really happened for him, did it? And Morgan is Gibbs White's a good player as well, bro. Yo, Cranberry, man, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. How you been doing? How are you? Hope you're good. I'm good, and yeah, it's been ages. So nice to see you back again. Hope you've been keeping well. I'm trying to think the last stream you tuned in. I think it was probably, was it January? And a lot happened since then. Obviously, the season ended and we won nothing, and now we're back again. But big up yourself. Hope you've been keeping well, Cranberry. Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's got to happen, people. It's got to happen. It's got to happen, people. We need the here we go ASAP. Will Gyokeres get announced that weekend or maybe next week? It's got to be before pre-season at least, surely. Because I think they actually fly out to Singapore probably next week if you think about it. Because we're under 2 weeks away till the first game in Milan. I swear they usually got a week prior to the first game. So I reckon we go 18th maybe. So literally 8 days away. I think they'll probably fly out to Singapore. We need Gyokeres in by then, man. Big up Adam as well, bro. How you been keeping, Adam, mate? Hope you've been keeping well, brother. What makes you? Why is people saying Friday's going to be an important day for us? What makes you say that? What is that, like a deadline or something? Is it because you're talking about if you're going to go to training or not? I don't know. Big up to Francis though, bro. But I've seen quite a few people say that already today. Like Friday's an important day to find out if he's actually going to come to Arsenal. Why? Like, yeah, it should be done now. I agree, but am I missing something? Most United fans, some of them, my friends, they're really right about Liverpool next season. They could win the league again. Yeah, and they could. And there's many teams who are improving. Man City are doing the business, you know. They are getting the signings in. And Liverpool are as well. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you, brother, for that as well. Wenger Sky quality attackers like Anelka, Bergkamp, Van Persie, Giroud, Sanchez, Arzuka as well, yeah. Lundberg, of course, Henry, Overmars. Yeah, Wenger was incredible at that. Like Wenger, I know Wenger had these issues, like when it came to, there's a whole list of players that we could have got, like Zlatan, for example, Luis Suarez, 40 million plus £1 bids. I mean, we could sign Ronaldo as well. Like back in the day, we could sign Messi. Like, honestly, you name it, we could sign anyone. But that's one thing he did have as well, was some of the players that he made as well at Arsenal into what they were as well. Legends that we look back on. Yeah, that's where credit due to Wenger, man. You know, players got by Arteta. Yeah, levels, innit? Levels, crazy. And Arteta's, and you focus on the attacking signings as well. Still with some more goalkeepers and attackers, but Arteta's attacking signings, yeah, he signs Marquinhos, Raheem the Dream, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus. To be fair, at the time, I thought it was a good signing at the time. Obviously, injuries killed the guy. Trossard as well. I think was it only 5 attackers, unless I'm missing someone. Marquinhos, Trossard, Havertz, Jesus, Sterling. Unless I'm missing someone out of the ordinary. But they're the only ones he's really attacking and signings. Like, That's one thing, and I think only one, maybe to two, is what Trossard had a great first season, couple of seasons, didn't he? I know he fell off last season, but we that was a smart signing, and we dodged a bullet, and not signing Mudryk instead. And then Jesus in his first season was really good, but again injuries killed the guy. So other than that, yeah, it's not great. No way, wait, no, yo, don't get. Yo, I tell you what, next season, Arsenal women content is going to be incredible, man. Yeah, and I did a lot last season. I enjoyed it a lot last season. But are you telling me we're signing Olivia Smith? Are you telling me? Yeah, I tell you, Rene. Yeah, listen, Rene. What phase is Rene in, people? Yeah, I need to check this out, bro. I need to check this out. Arsenal currently in Spain, by the way, for their preseason in camp. Lakonga, what is he doing here? Lakonga's here, people. I forgot about this geezer, man. Bro, look at that. We actually signed Olivia Smith, yeah? She is a baller. Rene's cooking. Rene is cooking, man. What phase is Rene in? Yeah, she's cooking, man. That is a fantastic signing. I'll be real with you. That is what you call ambition. Getting the best of the best. Yeah, our winners next season. Chloe Kelly staying, right? Olivia Smith, Caitlin Ford, Russo up front again. Oh my, yeah, we're winning it all next season. Arsenal women are winning it all. Champions League, we're gonna get back to back. Premier League, WSL, sorry, we're gonna get back. We're gonna win it over Chelsea. I'm telling you something now. Yeah, bring back the women's content to the channel, people. I know people are not a fan of it, but people who are, it's coming back. We'll do every single game next season like we did pretty much last season. I'm buzzing for it, man. Absolutely buzzing for it. Big up Stack as well, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Absolute legend right there. Congrats, mate. You'll get 20K before the start of the season. I don't know about that, bro. That's a push, bro. But big up for that, bro. Have you heard that Tottenham have got £300 million investment? What? £300 million, do they? Yeah, and I know they are looking at Eze as well, which is why I just don't want to haggle on that deal. Palace have asked for a release clause, people, yeah? They've asked for a release clause, 68 million. And then we're, again, just sort of saying, no, we want less than that. We're trying to get a deal less than that. Like, what? Why? You're consistent in the big games, but against oppositions, they're not serious. Yeah, it's weird because people talk about the whole Big Six record, but it's just there's many things like these lower teams. It's all due respect because these lower teams. Look how many draws we got last season. 14 draws last season. It's not good enough, and we got sussed out. That's the thing. And yeah, you are right against the bigger teams because it seems to be more open. I noticed that in the Champions League as well against PSV. Real Madrid, like they're a lot more open, isn't it? Competition's a lot more open. That benefited Arsenal, I think. But when you take it to the Premier League against these lower teams, with all due respect, we can't. We just struggle. Arteta can't break them down, and that's the kryptonite right there. Because I'm trying to think of against like a big team in the Premier League that we lost recently to. When's the last time we actually lost to a Premier League team, guys? Like fucking a big, say Big Six, for example. Man City back to back last season, obviously we beat them 5-1, 2-2. Man United, not in the FA Cup, obviously Premier League we're talking about. Yeah, 1-1 and 2-0. Tottenham, again, we beat them every single time. Chelsea, again, we drew with them, but we beat them. Liverpool, we drew twice. Yeah. Would you count Newcastle maybe as a big team? They beat us. They done us 3 times. Yeah, Newcastle. To be fair, Newcastle was one where, and that's the thing. I know we beat them last game of the season 1-0, but the 3 games that we St James's Park. Sorry, no, the 2 games at St James's Park. Yeah, we couldn't break them down at all. In the Carabao Cup games as well. Like, yeah, they were mad. Yeah, to be fair, big up Rich in the chat. FA Cup was a big one. To be fair, FA Cup was a big one. Jim says right about Odegaard's. Even not in the form, all the build-up has to go through him, and he doesn't convert his possession into any kind of chance. We need to back up that as a fact, bro. Absolute facts. I couldn't agree more. Nah, we won't walk away, bro. If we do, then that's shame on the club. That is all on the club. That is disgusting, to be honest. If we walk away. Yeah, bless up Drew, man. The TG community, big up everyone, man. Always tuning in, leaving your comments. Always a pleasure talking to you, amazing people, man. Listen, we may not always agree, but everyone's respectful of it at the end. I know we get the odds, Wala that comes in and flipping gives it all, tries to give it all chest and give it all the big one, but everyone else, guys, it's so respectful. It's brilliant. So big up everyone, man, every single time. 100%, bro. It's been incredible support. So bless up everyone. It really does mean a lot. Bless up every single person, man. Yes, Lou, what you telling me, bro? Gyokeres on the way. Here we go. Should be any minute now. I'm waiting on the stream, people, just in case we can get it. Come on, Fab. Hurry up. Where's here we go, man? Let's go. Let's get it now. On the stream as well. I keep refreshing Twitter just to see anything. Anything, Fab. Here we go, man. Come on. To be fair though, like that's a big thing I wanted to say as well. Has Arteta really managed like a natural? You think about strikers that we had, yeah. Has he actually managed a proper number 9 like a Gyokeres before? He hasn't, has he? Because Jesus wasn't really. Jesus was a guy that he was good, but was he really that out and out clinical goal scorer? I don't think he was. His highest goals was 15 goals, and that's highest he ever got to. Havertz obviously is not that many striker. And then even with Aubameyang, did Arteta play Aubameyang as a striker? He didn't. He played him on the left wing all the time, didn't he? He played Aubameyang on the left for majority of his end of his Arsenal career. I don't remember him playing up front. Obviously, it was Lacazette. I think it's the only one that we played. Like Lacazette is really the only one who he's managed as like an out-and-out striker. And maybe Eddie as well, to be fair. But obviously that didn't work out. Yeah, 100%, guys. Keep it all respectful in the chat, man. Hopefully this club gives you the faith, bro. Hopefully. It needs to, man. Give the Rasta captaincy. He's shown it more than once last season. Facts, bro. I honestly, like, it's not a diss at Odegaard. It's not, people think it's not a agenda against Odegaard about the captaincy. At the end of the day, we have leaders in the team who, in my honest opinion, I prefer a captain who's more vocal. Yeah, we'll grab a game by a scruff of the neck. We'll go in the changing room and completely, if a player's playing crap, we'll call them out. I don't see Odegaard doing that. Now, obviously, we don't know what's happening in the changing room, yeah. But, and you see on the pitch as well, when they do the huddles, yeah, do you see Odegaard, like, being the main guy talking? I don't see that. I see more Declan Rice doing that. And even on the pitch as well. Like, when you actually, like, I went Bournemouth last season, I went Palace, I went Newcastle, yeah. I was watching Odegaard, I'm sitting with mainly focus on him because I'm like, all right, let me, as a captain, how vocal are you? Obviously, like, we don't know if he does talk. Of course, they talk on the pitch, communication, all that, yeah. But in terms of, like, being more vocal, I see more Rice telling, like, you do that, you do that. Odegaard's, all he does is this really to the fans. It's all well and good, but as a captain, like we've had leaders in the past like Patrick Vieira, Tony Adams, yeah? He's a proper, you don't want to mess with them, you know, like proper leader. As you said, yeah, Patrick Vieira. Like, you look at him as a proper captain, like leader. He had it all. Tony Adams as well, Mr. Arsenal. That's the thing. Like, Odegaard's, he's captain because maybe, because he is for Norway. Because he's captain of his country. And you get captains like that who maybe cannot be vocal, but they just lead by example sort of thing. But I think what we need is, you see it with Declan Rice. You see it with even Gabriel, for example. These two players, for me, I think, should be future captains, in my honest opinion. I'd tell Martinelli. I think we went through this earlier. Big up to you, bro, as well, man. Yeah, it's not even they're not on the same planet about Rodrigo and Madueke. Big up to you, bro, man. Who you got in the profile picture there, by the way? Big up yourself, though, bro. 6 out of 10. Yeah, probably just above average, to be fair. However, if you had Eze Madueke, fucking Madueke, see what this club's making me do, making me gas this guy up. Rodrigo or Eze as well, and you get the contract sorted out, and you sell some good players, sell some players that need to be going get some good money, then it goes up for sure. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad, Netweed, bro. Having another 5 to 10 million. Yeah, Fabio Vieira was just teabag, mate, from Prison Break. What a show Prison Break is, people. How we sell, facts. We put ourselves in a situation by last summer, and then non-existent in January. If we're talking about 7 players and it's a 7 out of 10 window, spot on. Yeah, Andrew, absolute spot on, bro. Hope PSG. I think they will. I think they will. As Tottenham as well. I think we went through this earlier, to be fair. He's not good. Martinelli had more than enough chances to do well. I don't mind him on the bench to fight for his spot. No. See, this is where I agree with you. If an offer comes in like that for 50 to 60 million, you have no choice but to take it and run. If it doesn't, though, there is always that I would keep him still. And I also think, why not give this, like, you have to find a solution and change this guy maybe give this guy a chance up front. Well, when we first signed him, bro, like, this guy burst into the scene. Everyone was like, oh, who the hell is this guy? But he was superb. He's playing as a striker as well. He's playing as a striker. He got about 12 goals in his first season. Something like he was scoring goals for fun in all competitions or something like that. Yeah, like, he looked really good as a striker. He had that pace. He's really direct in behind. And we saw him play there. There's a moment last season when him and Trossard changed. Trossard, who's playing false 9, they changed Martin. I think Liverpool game. And he looked like a breath of fresh air when he played there, people. Something fresh for him. I already want to see him maybe try him out there, because otherwise, what else are we going to do with this guy? But this is facts as well. He's too confident knowing that there's not a proper competition there. I'll have a mental... No, and this is where I agree. There has to be an upgrade there. There has to be an upgrade there for sure. Yeah, 60 million for Martinelli. I said Arsenal finished 7th. To be fair to you, I don't think that bad, but I think lower than last season for sure. The way it obviously depends what we do in the window, but yeah, it's about this window, isn't it? To really give that confidence, we have to be going in the season ready and prepared. Right now, we're not prepared, people. No chance. Still need some more positions for sure. Still need to sell some players. Still need to get contracts done. Until then maybe we can see it before the start. But right now, I'm seeing Man City, Liverpool ahead of us right now. I'm seeing maybe Newcastle. You know, it's a thing with the Premier League. Like, you don't know what's going. Like, these teams can come out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck? Sorry for my language. Who thought Forest are gonna come out and do what they did last season? Nobody thought Forest would be. And I know they fell off a little bit last season. Nobody. So there's gonna be like Chelsea who signed some good players and they look decent in the World Cup, don't they? They're gonna be way up there. Newcastle. What about Villa? You know, we don't know how these teams are going to do, so we have to be on it, man. Otherwise, we could be dropping below, down. I don't think that bad, but I think it'd be definitely worse than last season. We paid 9 million. Martinelli, you mean? We paid like, what was it? I mean, I thought it was cheaper than that. But yeah, we got him from like 5 mil or something, 6 million. But you can't deny, like, when his first 2-3 seasons, he was one of our best players in my opinion. You even think about the season where we was in the title race in that first season, right? When we had Xhaka there, he was balling out. Martinelli was balling out. If we get 80 million euros, you would though, wouldn't you? Yeah. If a big offer like that comes in, you have to take that. You have to. There's like no other choice. And I personally rate Martinelli, but we definitely need an upgrade. But if an offer comes like, but what I don't want is to send us. I wouldn't send him for like 25 million or like 30 million. And then he goes to Bayern Munich and cooks there. I think you have to get 60 million minimal for Martinelli. Why? There's no excuses, because if we're Chelsea going to finesse us 55 mil from Madueke, if we want to sell Martinelli, 60 million minimal. Terminate. I think we could possibly do that as well. Yeah, Gyökeres, man. We could have got him 40 mil at Ajax, people. We could have got him. The thing is, that guy can play anywhere though. Like, he can play, because even at Ajax he plays centre forwards. When they had that Champions League run, and he scored like 6 goals in the Champions League as a centre forward. And then for Ghana as well, he plays like, I think he played number 8, and he could play like attacking midfielder, both on the wings. I would have loved Gyökeres, to be fair. They're on about because sporting training situation, yeah. Big up, bro. Sporting gave us deadlines. We set deadlines. If they don't like it, they can fuck off. Big up, man. Are we signing Gyokeres? Fucking hope so. Sorry for the language, but yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. Yeah, I think we will. It's only a matter of time. Arsenal women, yeah, this is big up Arsenal women. That's like a, you know what? This is what Champions League winners do. We get the best of the best. Olivia Smith is a baller, people. World record fee as well, by the way. It's crazy the difference, though, isn't it? Like, 1 million is the world record fee for women's football. Compared to men's football now, it's. But yeah, there we go. Big up Arsenal women, man. She's a very good player, man. Very good player. I think a lot of people are gonna call him Yok 9, to be fair. If he gets number 9 shirt. A lot of people are gonna say Yok 9 probably. I wonder what his chance gonna be as well. Let's be real, we were shameless in the month in with Kai Havertz's chance. 60 million down the drain, Kai Havertz scores again. I wonder what Gyokeres one's gonna be. Yes, big up to Sam, man. How you been keeping, Sam? He says, yes, bro, how you doing? I'm very well, thank you, my brother. I'm very well. Olivia is signing for women. I'm buzzing. Honestly, that has got me the most excited, even the whole of compared to men and women. Yeah, this is I'm buzzing more for Olivia Smith right now. Yeah, coming to Arsenal women. Like, she's gonna elevate us. Like, imagine our wins next season. Caitlin Ford, right? Chloe Kelly, Olivia now, Russo down the middle. The attack's incredible, isn't it? But big up to you, Sam, bro. Hope you've been keeping well, my brother. And yeah, hopefully when we do some content for the women next season, you can come on some of the. Of course, if you're free, you're always welcome, bro. Come on some of the streams. And also, all the games are gonna be at the Emirates next season as well. Like all Arsenal women's home games, Champions League as well. I think every single one I think is going to be at Emirates. So we can. I'm gonna try and go as many as possible. To be fair. Yeah, I know. Drew can't stand the. He can't stand it. He can't stand it, man. I kept saying Drew. I said let's give number 9. And he's like, nah, do not give this guy number 9 because the nickname's gonna come through. You know how it is. Arsenal should pay 70 mil for Gyokeres to join because they're refusing to. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only whoa, big up Bo, man. Big up Bo. Hold on. Big up Bo for the super chat, brother. Is that are you Swedish? Yo, big up Swedish, man. Big up Sweden. Bless up from Sweden, man. Yeah, hopefully we do sign. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Make sure you like up the super chat as well, brother. Yeah, that's really. I don't know what that conversion. I think that's obviously Swedish money, isn't it? Which is mad. So bless up yourself, bro. Thank you so much for that, man. Bless up for the super chat. He says, as a Swede, I don't get it. Gyökeres is a better goal scorer than Isak. National team. Isak's 42 matches, 10 goals. Look at that. There we go. So he's even improved the international stage, people, as well. And I've heard quite a lot of your fans say that from Sweden as well. Like, you actually see him play better than what Isak does. And I know international football can be different compared to, obviously, club football. But still, like, this guy's performing better for... And how do you guys play, like, in Sweden in terms of, like, your team? Is it like... Do you play 2 up front? Do you play them both up front together, or do you play one on the wing? Do you play... I don't know what your formation is. Do they both play at the same time, or does one... I presume they play both at the same time, don't they? Let me check your recent games quickly. But yeah, big up from Sweden, man. Hopefully we sign your boy Gyokeres. We've had a few Swedes in the past, to be fair. We had obviously you all know Freddie Lundberg. I think everyone knows him. But we had the one Kim Kallström as well. Let me quickly check. But yeah, thank you so much, bro. Big up from Sweden, man. Listen, I'm buzzing for Gyokeres. I really hope we do sign the guy, bro. I really do. I really hope we sign the guy. Let me see. Let me go to your results quickly. Results, men. But yeah, thank you so much, lad. That tells you all you need to know, people, right? All right, let's go to who was your last game against? Was in Algeria. Lineups. Oh no, you play like a 3-5-2, yeah? Let's go to the I don't know, when did Gyokeres last play for you lot? He ain't played for you lot in a while, it seems like. Let's go Northern Ireland. Did he play against Northern Ireland, Gyokeres? Nah, he's not been playing for you recently, has he? Though in the last couple of games, Luxembourg, did he play? Isak played on like the left wing for you guys, I think, for one of those games. Oh, they play 2 strikers, do they? They play 2 strikers. Fair enough. I mean, it makes sense to play them both together, wouldn't it? Just both up front. Maybe go like 4-4-2. But the last, I've looked back at their last 5 games, and Gyokeres has not been played 1 game for them. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, big up yourself, Bo, from Sweden, man, and big up to Gyokeres as well. Yeah, 100%, bro. Especially big up Arsenal Football Channel, man. Especially first game of the season, Old Trafford's ex-manager Almarin, Man United wanted to sign him as well. It hit different. So big up to Natalie from Belgium as well. I quickly, anyone new tuning in, basically, the current situation with Gyokeres is we're still in. Hannah Varsel said it earlier today that it's very advanced. Basically, it's very advanced. And then Fabrizio said in his video,
because
I ain't gonna play it again because he basically waffled, yeah. But he said in the video that it's in very advanced talks and it's only a matter of time, pretty much. All they have to do is Arsenal need to agree the fee with Sporting, and there's still a £5 million difference. So there we go. Oh, big up Twerk for work, bro. Could you imagine, man? Could you imagine? I'm right. They're doing this to lower the price for Sesko. I didn't think about this. This is actually, this would be mental. But what if this is all mind games, yeah? And then Leipzig be like, do you know what? All right, maybe we're gonna lower our price and you can have him after all of this. Could you imagine? Because if I'm right in saying Leipzig, they need money, don't they? Obviously, because they I don't think they qualify for Champions League next season. Could you imagine after all of this, we end up with Sesko, people? Could you imagine? They'll be like, all right, you know what? After all of this, we're going to lower our price. And Ante will be loving that, won't he? And then we're like, yeah, let's go for Sesko. Could you imagine? Zubimendi had less successful tackles than, yeah, that guy. I can't even say that guy's name anymore. They play with they play with two strikers, yeah. Tesco, yeah, I've always it's got to be Gyokeres, ain't it, man? It's got to be Gyokeres. Yeah, but again, you know you got to play what's in front of you. To be fair, and look, I get it, but then on that basis, then if they're easy, if it's easy opponents, then why is Isak not? Why has Isak got less than him then? Surely Isak would have like 30, 40 goals. Fun, like I get it. It's Azerbaijan. It's I don't know. I don't know. Who the hell? I'm trying to think of countries on my head. What, like, who they play against? Azerbaijan, Moldova. Like, I get it's these, like, Northern Ireland, for example. Who do they play against? Sweden. Like, Nations League. I know they're like League C, Nations League. I still got to play. You still got to go there and play in front of you. But play what's in front of you. Sorry. Let me see previous games when he last played, because he's not even played for Sweden and he still got more goals. Did he play against Azerbaijan? Yeah, his last game was against Azerbaijan when he won 6-0, yeah? And they played two up top. They played him and Gyokeres. Isak and Gyokeres. And Gyokeres scored... Man scored 4 goals in one game. Yeah, again, I know it's Azerbaijan, people. I know it's Azerbaijan, but there we go. Guys, you lot are flipping, smashing the likes up today, man. 140 we're on. Mad tin. Big at everyone, though. Let's go 150 people as well. Let's go 150. It'd be greatly appreciated. Get our Gyokeres 100%. I can't believe we've been live for 2 hours. It don't feel that long, people, man. But big at everyone still tuned in to the stream for the whole 2 hours. You lot are absolute real ones. Big at every single one of you. The only thing is which Sesko is better, yeah, is the age factor. But at the same time, I said this about Watkins when we took in him last summer? Like, the whole age thing, we've signed strikers and they've been same age as Gyokeres and they've done really well. Like, you think about Ian Wright, 29, 28, we signed him. Aubameyang was 28, 29, going on to sort of that age, and they had no problem of doing really well for Arsenal. So I get it with that age side of things, but at the same time, as well as the situation we're at the football club right now, we can't afford to be gambling on. And for me, both signings I look at as, of course, they're going to be risk because we don't know how Gyokeres. Like, every signing is a risk when you think about it. You know, it's Premier League. Players adapt, some players don't. But I'd rather take this cheaper as well, what's going to be for Gyokeres, than Sesko. I'd rather take that gamble on Gyokeres because he's proved enough for me already that he's one of the most informed strikers. He would have won the Golden Boot. He got more goals than I think everyone else, basically. But because it wasn't in the top 5 leagues. It didn't count, basically. So technically, he should have won the Golden Boot. But he got what they do this weird thing in points. If you're playing it in the top 5 leagues, which I get it, it's Portuguese league, right? But this guy is he's broke all the records pretty much, right? That has ever really been made. I think other than Bastos, maybe. If you guys remember Bastos, who was at Sporting, I think he scored similar goals to Gyokeres. I've seen people comparing that and like, why are you dissing Bastos? Yeah, Bastos did his thing. And how are you saying that? Bastos never played in the Premier League, did he? You know, I think he went Germany and then that was it. But we can't afford to really take that gamble on a younger player. Like, we saw it 3 years ago, man. That's the thing. I look at it personally. It's not me calling Sesko a bad player, but and the fact that I love this, like, Gyokeres got that commitment as well. I'd rather have a player who really is going to fight for the badge. Like, he really wants to make a difference. You got that commitment to join Arsenal. He's done everything to join Arsenal. We haven't really seen Sesko really do that. Maybe he wants to try and sign for Arsenal, but what if generally speaking, another club came in for Sesko as well? Maybe he could be tempted to go, but Gyokeres at all the clubs, he was like, "No, I want Arsenal, people. I want Arsenal." Gyokeres, please. Yeah, this is facts. We got Arsenal signing a good striker before GTA 6. Mad, isn't it? From Pakistan, yeah. Big up Pakistan, man. Appreciate tuning in from there. Yeah, bro, but it'd be the crash outs, people. The crash outs would be mental. Absolutely mental. The crash out would be, the meltdowns would be mad. When did Romano say, bro? He said it about 4 days in a row now. Go back to like two days ago. He said it. He said that the deal's close. It's like advanced talks. Like, we're in even the hand of Arsenal saying we're in very advanced talks. Fabrizio saying advanced talks. Like, it's that close. All they have to do is a fee, bro. And he said this 2-3 days ago. He said it on Sunday as well, and everyone got gas about it. But that's the thing. That's all they have to do is just a fee. I'd even be more if we end up with Sesko dissing Viktor Gyökeres. Could you imagine after all of this, Sesko turns up instead? And after all that, we go for, and it's all mind games from Berta just to make Leipzig drop their price. Nah, I can't. It's too far in, surely. It's gotta be. There's no chance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man dumped his girlfriend. I don't know how they know it. They must stalk the guy or something. I don't know how they know that he dumped his girlfriend. I don't know how they know about his private life, but there we go. But yeah, I mean, if it's true, I mean, he dumped his girlfriend. He said because he prefers Arsenal. He's £2 million to the bid as well to even make Arsenal bid more for him. Guess how much the guy wants Arsenal, man. Yeah, much respect for Gyokeres. Yeah, Gyokeres hat trick against former manager. Against Man United at Old Trafford as well. Bro, you're spot on. We haven't, man. We haven't. Hopefully, Gyokeres is going to be, this guy to replace Aubameyang for once. The comment, I don't know what it, bro. You know what it is, Creo? Yeah, it must be Restream. It's the platform I'm using. They honestly, for some reason, they cut off a bunch of comments all the time. So if you ever see it that I'm missing you guys, you might have to repeat it sometimes, yeah, because I don't know what it is. Restream, they just cut it off completely. They cut off all the comments completely, and like half the comments. So like, it's not me avoiding you guys. If I miss your comment, don't feel like disheartened about it, and just don't feel like I'm disrespecting you lot. You guys know me. I'll read for every single one all the time. It's just the fact that Reshim just either cuts it off for some reason, so I don't see it come up. So if you guys got anything important, like if you guys want to say it, if I miss it, then just put it back in again. Hopefully it'll come up. That's weird, this Reshim, man. But yeah, let me know what it was, bro. Liverpool are selling Luis Diaz more expensive. Is he going to be more expensive than Gyokeres? I don't know if he's gonna go to Bayern Munich, Luis Diaz. I don't know where he's gonna end up. I actually rate Luis Diaz as well. I know he gets a bit of hate, but I don't know if it's just me, but I actually rate him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. The scouts we got now. Let me tell you about the scouts we got now. There's so many scouts that are just. I look at it and I just think, what are you smoking? There's a story that came out the other day, or like weeks ago, to be fair. When we was at, when Vitinho was at Porto and we got Vieira instead. That's one thing there. When the season we signed Marquinhos, Arsenal sent that same window. We sent a scout out to watch, right? Kvaratskhelia in the Georgian league. Apparently, he's playing in Georgia. Maybe not Georgia. Is it before he went to Napoli? Was it at Napoli or it might even been at Napoli first season or maybe the season before he went to Napoli? We sent a scout to watch Kvaratskhelia, and they came back and they said something along those lines of I don't know what why we didn't want him, but it was just he wasn't going to suit our style of play. Something along, I don't know if that was the exact quote, but basically we had an opportunity to scout Kvaratskhelia. No, check it out. I'm not making it up. Yeah, I wish I was, because this sounds and instead the same window, we got Marquinhos from Sao Paulo instead. That's the type of scouts we're looking at right now at the football club. I've already went through that one already. Already said that, bro. Big up yourself. Why do we need Rodrigo in 24-25 season? He's got more goals and assists. Rice got more goals and assists. Yeah, but again, like I wouldn't look at that just to define one player, bro. I wouldn't do that. I still think Rodrigo, you get a player like him and he's natural left on the left as well. It elevates Arsenal. You've seen this guy enough in the Champions League. Surely, like the Man City game off the bench, clutch, bro. Like Rodrigo for me is that level raiser, bro. Like I understand he underperforms. I get that what you're saying with that, but again, I wouldn't base it all on just goals and assists. Like when you watch a player like Rodrigo, the guy would be like you can quietly see the guy what he brings to the club is so much better than what we got, in my opinion. Who's stealing what I've been saying? Gyokeres to bag a hat. Everyone can see it though. Everyone can see it. It's written in the stars, man. He's got to score the first game of the season. It's written in the stars. Signing Gyokeres to the Cesco is like La Liga expecting us to unveil Rey Mysterio. We unveil the Undertaker. I love that reference, to be fair. That's class. I love that reference. Gyokeres is a must. Also, facts, Dennis, bro. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Rodrigo has said he stayed at Real Madrid. Second headline was that the fans came out with a petition saying matter what. So not to sign him. I've never heard a fan base. So Arsenal fans came out with a petition saying that. That's the thing. To be fair, like that's what I've never. You are right, because usually, even last season with Havertz, for example, or with Sterling, even I've seen people just for Sterling last season, and that I know that one was only like a loan deal, right? But I was looking at it, I was like, this, I've not really seen any fan really. Like, don't get to it, there's still an odd few who sit there and make, oh, if Arteta wants him, I want him, and all this people, right? You always get people like that who justify everything the club does. Yeah, every single signing, everyone backs it. You always get people like that. But even some of the, like the toppists of like big fan accounts who just back the manager and back every single player we sign, even they came out and said no to Madueke. So you are right. I've not really seen a whole fan base sort of be united in one player. Because how does it make I'm still sitting here thinking, how does it make sense to splash this amount of money on Noni Madueke? 55 million. We started at our first bid with 50 million and they want more for him. And Chelsea will finesse more than this guy. It just doesn't make sense, does it? I understand. I get it. And it's funny about the petition as well, man. Andre Arshavin. Do you see that shirt I have? Right, the yellow one. Yeah, that shirt always reminds me. 2008 was it? That shirt always reminds me of the 4 goals he scored against Liverpool, man. The 4 goals. He goes, I'm sorry, I couldn't score more. It's not basketball, it's football. I'm sorry. Yeah, that game, bro. Andre Arshavin, what a player. He was a baller, man. He was a baller. Yeah, he was top class. Andre Arshavin, to be fair. The 4 goals, man. The 4 goals against Liverpool that game, mental. Big up to car expert as well. Gyokeres or Sesko? Gyokeres for me. Yeah, Gyokeres all day long. I say Gyokeres better because he's got better experience. Yeah, bro. Listen, and you know people want to dismiss Championship and these lower leagues. I don't understand why. You know, the English league's tough, man. The Championship's a tough league. It's a nitty gritty league, man. It's tough. We've seen some good players do really well from Premier League, from Championship, man, and he did bits for Coventry. You ask any like Championship fan, he's by far the best player in the Championship for the 2 seasons that he was at Coventry. He's gone everywhere. I know at the start of his career, you know, he went Brighton and he went Swansea and it didn't work out for him, you know, but he's gone Championship with Coventry, been the best player of the league. Portuguese league, been the best player. Sweden, probably the best. Bo's in the chat, yeah. Is Gyokeres, in terms of like everything, goals and all that, is he your best player? Now, people could say Isak, but does he perform better than Isak? And he does perform better than Isak, international level, right? He's proved it in the Champions League already. Score goals for fun in Champions League. And you got to bear in mind he's at Sporting Lisbon, with all due respect. He's proved it in winning titles with Sporting anyway. Portuguese League, Portuguese Cup as well. Down to him. He's quite too good. Quite obviously too good for that league. Yeah, it's Gyokeres to me all day long. It really is. Let me know where you're seeing that, bro, and I'll pin it up. I'll pin it up. What did I want to share quickly? What did I want to actually share? Do you have anything else to talk about? Yeah, this is what Fabrizio said as well. This is from Rodrigo, people. A direct meeting with Ragran Rodrigo's future Real Madrid will take place next week. The club opens letting him leave. The final decision will be with the Brazilian, who full first will stay in Europe. So he don't want Saudi. I think he leaves. You know, he's been on the bench for 5 times in a row in Club World Cup, right? It doesn't seem like he's in Alonso's plans. And the club are open to let him leave. He'll be available. That's what I'm going to say, people. He's going to be, obviously, Norgay, we spoke about number 16 shirt. There he is there. Spoke about him earlier. What was it you guys want to check out? The Trossard news. Is it all over about Trossard? Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I said it in the last season. I think it's time to move on personally. Oh, here we go. Turkish report saying Fenerbahce have reached an agreement with Trossard on personal terms. So the player wants out of Arsenal. But yeah, what about the transfer fee for the guy? How much should you guys send him for? Yeah, look, everyone's saying it now, aren't they? What? Is this true? Trossard 2.5 seasons. He's got 51 GNA for Arsenal. Madueke 18 goals and assists for Chelsea. Did Trossard really get 51 GNA at Arsenal? Do you know what? Trossard, let me say something about Trossard, yeah? The last season he had underwhelming. He had a few odd games where he stepped up, but yeah, I'm just quickly reading everything else, guys, on this. Yeah, do you know what it was, people, right? Trossard for me, when we first signed him, I was actually sitting there thinking, you know what, we dodged a bullet with Mudryk. You know, look how much we could have paid for Mudryk. Trossard came in and his first 2 seasons, he was so clutch. Like, you think about the Champions League games, Bayern Munich he scored, Porto he scored. In the big games, he was always turning up for Arsenal, to be fair. And last season, he just fell off. And a lot of people say, he's more better off the bench. I hear that, but and when he did get a lot of start last season, he didn't really take them, did he? But I don't think overall it's been a bad signing. I think he's done his thing, to be fair. How much we're going to get from him is a big question, because I don't know what they're reporting. I don't know what they're reporting, but he's agreed personal terms, obviously. Reached a premium agreement. Now we're talking about the fee. We should, I mean, I'm with you guys. 30 mil. 25 to 30 million, around that number, at least above 20 million, man. Surely. We've got to get that. Yeah, basically, this is Arsenal's signings of attackers that Arteta's bought. Willian, I forgot. I forgot about Willian, didn't I, earlier? Yeah, a lot of people were saying so, but do we know the fee? Let me see if I can find out the fee for you lot. Trossard fee. Let's just see if anyone's posted about the fee, people. Or is it still the same? Nah, just saying talks have been... They've not said the fee. They've just said talks are positive. Yes, looks like he could be going. Oh, here we go. Trossard could leave Arsenal this summer. Even though he wanted to stay, they're making it in for a fee. 20 million euros. Well, how much is that then in pounds? What's 20 million euros in pounds then? Let's have a look. $17 million. 17 million, people. We can get more, surely, man. It's just Arsenal selling players again. I think we can get more at least for him. But yeah, there we go. Looks like he's going to be on his way out, people. Looks like he's on his way out. Yeah, it's just average, isn't it? It's like it's just the same old what we get for players, just around that number. Like, we've never sold a player. Let me see if I can find it on... Because I had a look at this the other day. Let me see if I can type... Let me see if we get someone's posted on Twitter. Someone's got to post the highest sold players. This is it. Top 10 sales. This is what I'm talking about, people. Arsenal top 10 sales. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, 32 million. That's the highest we've ever sold. Our second highest, Nicholas Anelka, who left in what, 91? What was it, 91 or 2001 that he left Arsenal? Yeah, obviously to Madrid. 2001, I think he left it, didn't he? I can't even remember. I can't remember. Either way, that was our second highest sold signing. We signed over 25 years ago, it seems like. Oh my days. Alexis, obviously, and then we talked to him, the Qatari, 30 mil. Fabregas was only 29 mil. Smith Rowe, 27 million. Van Persie, 26 million. Iwobi, 25 million. Balogun was 25 million. And Nketiah was 25 million. Joe Willock was 25 million. Oh no. Wait, did we put... No, so they're saying that was just Mkhitaryan's value. So we obviously let Sanchez go for free. This is what I look at and I say one of the biggest problems which needed to be addressed in Arsenal, right? With hopefully the Bert coming in, is selling these players. Because you look at any other club, I swear, we are one of the worst players at selling. One of the worst teams at selling players, people. We just either terminate their contract, they go for free, or we get nothing for them. We get absolutely nothing for them. Quensa, Liverpool centre-back Quensa, went for 35 million. We've not sold a player higher than that before. Their centre-back went for 35 million. Liverpool get like Origi. Who's the other one? Oh, who's the other one? Solanke and all them, like all them lot. Jordan Ibe. Look how much they've got for Coutinho, man. 100 and mad money. Absolute mad money. That's one thing that's got to change this football club, people. Sending the players. Arsenal top 10 sales is not good enough. And there is players in there that you think about right now over the years that we could have got a lot more money for. A lot more money for. I feel like maybe Berta can change this around. Like maybe Kivior, you know, if we get rid of Kivior, I expect at least 40, 50 million. And people may laugh at that. But look at this current market, people. This current market right now, you see how much we want to spend on Madueke. You see how many teams are going for sending players for. I expect Arsenal to get big money for some players, people. Some big money. Because this needs to change. I'm sorry. It's not good enough. I think we'll be one of the worst teams at sending players. Nah, bless up Drew every single time, man. Always a pleasure, my brother. And no worries at all. Absolute legend every single time. Absolute legend, bro. Adeyemi, you know what? That's a decent shout. Nah, I'd prefer him all day. Don't know about Madueke personally. Adeyemi is a decent shout, to be fair. I've always think he's been an underrated player, been a decent sort of player for Dortmund. They're talking Dortmund. That striker's all right for them, though, isn't he? But again, I think it's at 30 though. What's his name? Garassi. He got like 30 goals last season. It's like a few years ago, like two seasons in a row. Like he scored goals for fun. Yeah, I'm buzzing with that one, man. Olivia coming to Arsenal. What a signing. Yeah, what a signing that's gonna be. She's a baller. She is a baller. Would you see? Nah, no. For Gyokeres, there has to be, but Rodrigo, no chance. Maybe this one will drag on, I think, going into the season. How old is Henderson now? Yeah, I saw that today as well, Jordan Henderson. He's 35 now. He's 35. Is he? Wait, did he played at Saudi before, didn't he? I'd probably see him going to Saudi, to be fair. Yeah, 70 million. I don't know, man. It's mid, innit? It's like, all right. I think we do have to move Trossard on, to be fair. But yeah, we'll nice to get more for him. If Arsenal don't pay the extra money for Gyokeres, then I guess I have to support my team to lose until the manager's sat. Big up to Lee in the building, man. Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, if we lose out on this still after all of this, it'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Who agrees that Rodrigo's fee is 80 to 90 million euros? I think it's probably 80 million, you know, maybe 70 million along those lines. Eze over Rodrigo makes no sense. Yeah, facts. Just we better get Eze, man. Better get Eze. I'd have kept Trossard and try selling Martinelli. See, I've seen a lot of people say this, but the Saudi rumors were false, weren't they? You know, because they will offer people saying the Saudi will offer 60 mil. And honestly, even though I rate him, you can't turn that down. 60 million, 50 million, you have to take the bullet, man. Well, I don't know what the saying is, but you have to flip and take it and take their hand off, yeah. But that came out to be false. Like, there's no real club. Maybe Bayern was interested. But again, what? How much would they offer for him? Maybe 30 million. Is that good enough for Martinelli? We can't get Gyokeres, Eze, and Rodrigo letting Trossard go. Sorry, but all three, we won't win anything. Spot on, Graham, man, every single time, bro. Now we still need a lot of work to do before we can say and actually have confidence that we are ready to go into the new season. You know, in terms of going for the Premier League, winning the Premier League title, there's still a lot to do. Oh, it's about 20-25 million in euros, unless we talk about Saudi. Unless matter what. I love the name, bro. I can't even lie. It's just like a placement. It sounds like a mystery just got solved. It's left wing. He's gonna be playing people. I'm convinced left wing. Maybe it'll change a better. Yeah, that's what you like to think, and that's one of the things we've been saying with the director coming in. You know, he's going to come in and get better money for some certain players. Hopefully, we can improve our selling. Keep Trossard and Martinelli is nuts. To be honest with you, we need an upgrade on both of them. But I think one of them had to go this summer. Personally, ideally Trossard. I do agree with you. Forget Kiwior, we should keep him. Vieira, Lokonga, Nelson, Zinchenko probably should get around 50 mil for the bunch. But at the same time, look, Kiwior did his thing last season. He did. And I think he surprised a lot of people. But if Italian, what if, Andrew, what if Italian club came in for Kiwior 40 million? Because there's been plenty looking at him. Yeah, Milan they were looking at him last summer. What if they come in for 40 million? For me, you have to take that for Kiwior. Like, I hear it because of what he did last season. He did his thing in Champions League, and I think he surprised a lot of people. But I would, if Italian club came in for Kiwior like 40 million, which has been reports in the past of that, I would take that. But yeah, you are right with the other ones for sure. Vieira's got to go. Lokonga's still in training. Like, he's gone to Spain for some reason. Nelson, again, back at Arsenal, but I think it's a shame with Nelson, man. Like, he was meant to be the Saka before the Saka. You know, he was meant to be the star boy before the star boy. It never worked out. Zinchenko is another one there as well. Yeah, we should be getting money for these players as well, people. Yeah, Gyokeres, but the thing with Gyokeres, like, man, score goals for fun. But the thing is the age, isn't he? I swear he's like 30 or something. Let me check. I swear, man is literally like 30 now. Yeah, he's 30 next year. To be fair, he's like, again, he's 30. How old's Watkins now? Watkins the same age as him. Yeah, I do like that Gyokeres, to be fair, at Dortmund. I guarantee everything now. Gyokeres won't be joining Arsenal. He's gone too far now. No, actually, man, don't say that. Nah, I think it's the other way around. I think it's gone too far enough that if we were to back up the deal, it would look so bad on us, and we'd end up signing Nicholas Jackson. I'm not even taking the mick with that either. Yes, AJ, what are you telling me, bro? How you doing, man? Nicholas Jackson rocking up first game of the season, yeah? Oh, Nicholas Jackson rocking up, people. Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. Like, the whole age thing, like, I said it with Aubameyang, Andrew, as well. Look, like, he was 29 when he came to, like, he's 28 when he came to Arsenal. Ian Wright was 29 when he came to Arsenal. You said it there. Kane was 30 when he went to Bayern Munich. That's the thing, isn't it? Like, the age thing. I don't look into the age to be a factor personally. But yeah, bro, honestly, Nicholas Jackson, first game of the season, rocking up front, or Nkunku. Nah, I think we'll get him. I think we'll get Gyokeres, people. Oh, he's 35, Henderson now. Jorginho was around that age. What? Jorginho 35 as well? Was he that old? I honestly don't have faith in this happening. I don't have any faith in the club or Berta. Listen, I ain't saying it's anything till the end of the window. I think Berta, given this whole window to see what he does. Yeah, because all we know, he could be cooking something up still. This is me, you know, just playing devil's advocate, right? He could, we signed Eze and all these ballers that we want, and then fair play. But on the flip side of that, gets the end of the window, and we don't do what's required, then yeah, that's where you have to start holding people accountable for it. Like, can we have a window that we just don't regret? Can we go back? Because what did we say last season and the season before, and last season? What did we go back to? Why we failed again? Because the windows, transfer windows didn't do what's required. Can we not have that for once? Can we actually sit there and say, you know what, we're ready to go for the new season? Yeah, do you know what? We've actually signed some proper players. We've rectified the positions that we needed. Now we're ready to go. Can we actually do that, please, for once? Rodrigo's around, 80 to 90 million. I agree with you. I will keep Martinelli. I think he will stay as well. But his time is coming to the end. If he has, what happens if Martinelli has another poor season like he did last season? He has done the 2 previous seasons as well. Johnny, big up Johnny D in the building, man. How you doing, bro? How you feeling about all the news with Gyokeres and Madueke coming in? Bless up yourself, Johnny D. Wanyeri's no chance. No. I'm sorry. Absolute no chance. I'm not getting rid of. No one should be. No. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. You can't sell Wanyeri, man. What? You can't sell Wanyeri, bro. You can't do that. No way. Look how stupid that is. And I'm not calling you. You're just saying this how it's gonna be, right? I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying like this is what it could be. 1 year to Chelsea, and then we get Madueke. Could you imagine? I don't want to imagine that. This makes my mind blow out, people. That just makes my head just wobble. But no, Wanyeri said must keep, people. Yeah, Wanyeri was in a Sporting shirt. What? Wait, Wanyeri, man, Agent Wanyeri, yeah, leaking Gyokeres to Arsenal. He knows, mate. He's a fan. He knows Gyokeres is coming. Surely, he's leaked it. It's typing in Wanyeri Sporting, yeah, and this is what comes up. But you know what? How many players do you see wear different shirts though? Didn't Jeremy Frimpong wear an Arsenal shirt as well? Anyway, but there we go. Look at that. Rocking the Sporting Lisbon shirt. Unless he's in Portugal, then it'll make sense. But, I mean, you think about it, any other team, maybe he's just a fan of collecting football shirts. I don't know. But why would you wear Sporting? Has he got teammates play for Sporting that he's known in the past? I'm trying to think of it. There's any English players play for Sporting that he may be mates with or something? Or maybe like he swapped it, like when we played them. I don't know. Maybe he just wears it for fun. I don't know, people. But maybe it's a sign, people. Maybe it's a sign. Agent Wanyeri there. I think is that his brother as well? I swear his brother's meant to be as good as him apparently as well. I swear he's in Arsenal's academy. But yeah, rocking the Sporting shirt there. Maybe he's just a fan of collecting football shirts. As I said, like you see, mate, you see so many players wear different shirts. To be fair, so there we go. But yeah, that's funny. To be fair, big up, mate. If he's hitting in it, then there we go. Big up, man. Let's go back to bookmarks quickly. Wait, did they reject it? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, AJ. Lewis Kelly liked the post of Gyokeres as well, you know. The youth doing their thing. Chelsea also, yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm honestly not surprised. We will end up paying 55 to probably 60 mil for the guy. We will fund them once again to sign better players. He bought 1 million. Wait, where'd you see that, bro? In £1 million match in London. Mad. You know what, Arsenal fans, they're like the FBI. Do you remember when we signed, like, was it no, not Mudryk? It was like Gabriel. We track in the sky and all that, and then we love to track the flights and all that. We'll probably be tracking all that with Gyokeres. Not gonna lie to myself and say things will change with Berta. It will have to change with Arteta's attacking tactics and his player selection. Facts, you know. And this is Berta's first. He's been here for a couple of months. Like, I ain't gonna lay into the guy straight away. Arteta's been here for 5 years. Yeah, 40. I don't know. That's what it's reported like that last season, though. I don't know. You probably are right. We probably end up keeping him, to be fair. But if an offer came in, then yeah, I would. Yeah, Vieira's got to go. I'm sorry. Teabag from Prison Break. A lot of games his player selection was facts, bro. In-game management as well at times. Like, Arteta's had to take a lot of responsibility from last season, people, and for his time at Arsenal. I saw on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, I think I would get rid of him this summer, bro. To be fair, I think he's not been a bad signing. I think he's done his thing, but I would get rid of him. Yeah, facts, bro. Absolute facts. 100% spot on, Crea, man. Spitting, this guy talks, keeps it real. Says how it is. Yeah, this is spot on right there, bro. Replace the players that are leaving, exactly. We're getting calm down. We're getting Gyokeres. Yeah, I think we're gonna get Rocket. We will get Gyokeres. Exactly, bro. The player is giving everything he can to sign for Arsenal. Yeah, I'm not going to mention that guy, bro. I'm not going to mention that guy, to be honest. Honestly, I do. Okay, I do. We will get Gyokeres. Okay, people. We will get Gyokeres. Let's get Yok9 and Eze. He might be not that bad. I don't know, bro. Listen, what we'll say, any signing that comes in, I said it when we signed these players before. If they come in and shut us up, then fair play. Hold my hands up. We hold our hands and say, you know what, we got it wrong. But at the same time, how many times have we seen these signings not work out at Arsenal? These signings that people want to gas up, and half of them don't work out. There's been a few that we've got right, of course there has, yeah. But there's also been quite a few that we got completely wrong, and that's the thing. And when you see, we all watch football, like we all watch the different leagues, and we all see these players from different leagues. And when you see better out there, that we should be going, and you see other teams signing better players, like this way it becomes like this, really. And then we've seen Madueke for how many years at Chelsea? He ain't been spectacular, has he? And is he worth 60 million? Is a massive, like, that is the big thing there as well. Yeah, we just want him in the Arsenal shirt right now. Nah, bro. Angie, what you doing, bro? 80 million. I don't want to, but oh no. Again, but it never happened, bro. No, well, 1 year he can't go anywhere. I mean, 80 million is just money that you just obviously you can't. It's 80 million. It's an incredible amount of money, isn't it? But no one's gonna pay that. But yeah, I see what you're trying to say, bro. But you know what, 1 year, I think he stays. I think he will sign a contract anyway. He needs to as well, because this guy is, yeah, top player. Big up Andrew in the building, man. Big up yourself every single time, man. Bun, Madawake, and Jackson, I swear we better get Gyokeres over the line. I ain't having what's going on, honestly, giant window. Yeah, you know what it is, Andrew? It's just literally with his fee right now, man. His fee, we're about 5 million, 4 million short. That's all that's left into it, man. Everything else is there. Gyokeres wants Arsenal, contracts there, just the fee. It's so frustrating, isn't it, man? But hope you're well, mate. If Gyokeres deal should go down the drain, it will cause a revolution. And would you see me top of the barrel grade? Yeah, we need him, man, because if we don't get Gyokeres, we know it's going to be people rocking up with King Kai, Nkunku, or Jackson, Dusan Vanovic, Watkins. Yeah, mental. Guys, stop capping for the club and convince yourself that Manawake is good business. Facts, bro. You tell him, man. Another scrub. I'm sorry. It's just, it is. Oh, what? It's fake that they won't sign. Listen, I know you're from Belgium, bro, and I know he's your fellow Belgian, but I think it's time to move on. I'm sorry. Kivo should stay. It wouldn't be, like, as I said, I think Kivo did his thing last season, to be fair. He really stepped up. Champions League was a big thing as well. So, yeah, I think he did his thing, and I think we would keep him. But if an offer came in, I would sell. As simple as that. If the money's good, you got to look at it like that. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could. Arsenal would be able to do that. But again, how much you get? How much you get from Martinelli, though? Yeah, bro. Big up 170, man. The Rene's cooking. Yeah, Arsenal women will get. I tell you, WSL we're going to win it. Yeah, next season we're going to win it, people. WSL, Arsenal women. We're going to retain the Champions League as well, right? 100%. Olivia is a baller. She is. Do you remember when she played against Arsenal in the FA Cup? She destroyed us. Katie McCabe had. She got cooked the whole game. Olivia's a baller, man. What a signing. 1 year he's fought for Gyokeres. Yeah, Lewis Kelly liked it as well. Yeah, man. Typical Arsenal, right? I mean, I'm not surprised about it. What did the Deckers like it as well? Yeah, there we go. Apparently we're about 4 million away. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. They're probably going to sell Trossard to fund Gyokeres with 5 million. Oh, it still needs to hurry up, though, man. It's dragging on, isn't it? We all need it. Here we go. Gyokeres will play on the left, Kai in the middle, Saka on the right. Is Saka's backup. Yeah, but Adrian, you think the thing is, yeah, like it wouldn't surprise me if Arteta played him on the left, like he did with Aubameyang. But do you think splashing that much money for a backup? I can see him on the left still, personally, but we'll soon find out. No, it's still on. It's still on. The deal's still on. The deal is still on. Why is Why is man coming in just like, what's your problem, bro? What have I done to you? Like, what a weirdo. Man just came in and says, cancel channel and just give up. All right, mate. I mean, I don't know what I've done to this geezer. He just, man's just like, people got to hate, man. I don't get it sometimes. But there we go. There's always one people in it, man. You know, always one. But yeah. Thanks for the comment, by the way. Thanks for clicking on the video. You know, man has actually come out his way to put in the comment. He had to type in the chat, yeah, to that in. I mean, fair play to him, man. Clearly you're a fan if you keep commenting. So there we go. But anyway, it's just laughable, winner. I can't even lie. Some people are mad. I got a feeling that tomorrow is the most important day, and the deal could break tomorrow because it's bad PR for Sporting. They want to get rid of him quick. If they aren't budging, just pay the bag. It's got to be tomorrow then, man. And plus tomorrow, yeah, because people talk about the whole thing with him he's meant to be back at training tomorrow as well, isn't he? So, and he's going to go on strike apparently. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens there as well. But yeah, we ain't getting Gyokeres. Who do you think we're getting then, Frankie? Jackson. I beg someone goes in Arteta's press conference and ask him this question, just to see his answer. I hope someone goes. Just ask him that. Just ask him why we even buying him. I really want to know what his thought process is. Spending that amount of money on Madueke. Just someone ask him that in the press conference, please. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's too like advanced to back out of it, surely. I know anything can happen in football and transfers, but I just feel it's too in like everything's done apart from the fee. But if Arsenal, it will look really, I think it will look so bad on Arsenal. We was to lose out on this by, and after all of this as well, I think it looks really bad on Arsenal personally. That's why I think it will get done, surely. Call up Don Berta, mate. Call him up. I think Matoma's saying that Brighton though, isn't he? But yeah, I don't. The thing with Matoma was the injuries, but I think he's been clear of injuries last season, didn't he? I think he played quite a few games last season as well. And I've always liked Matoma, to be fair. Big up Josh, mate. Hope you're all good. So many Andrews, by the way. Yeah, big up all the Andrews in the chat, man. Big up all the Andrews in the chat. Big up, man. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Just I think like we all always want this Gyokeres deal done and dusted now. Oh, bro, Vlahovic is mid, bro. Yeah, Juventus fans. I know quite a few Juve fans, right? If I swear I saw Gio in the chat earlier on. That's what I'm saying. Reach him. They always cut off the comments for some odd reason. It's so annoying. But yeah, Gio's a Juve fan, right? You ask any Juve fan, they're buzzing that guy's leaving their club. He was good at Fiorentina, right? He was good at Fiorentina. That's when we should have signed him, 2021. And we linked, yeah, we all remember Daily Doosan, right? Like Fiorentina, that guy, he was like scoring goals for fun. I was thinking, you know what, this guy could be the next big thing. And then at Juventus, he's just mid. I'm sorry. As you rightly said, Colin Mawani's better. Came in and he's made a big difference for Juventus. So they called him, they have a nickname for him, yeah? They call him Dusan Misovic. That's still what Juve fans call him. Dusan Misovic. He's trash. But you know what it's like? Daily Doosan, exactly. Daily Doosan. Facts. Yeah, big up the women's team, and they got 2 stars on the Arsenal logo. The men can't have that because we ain't flipping done it yet. Vieira to Palma, going with Carlos Cuesta, right? Yeah, release clock 9, exactly. Yeah, bro, I've seen it, man. I've seen it, man. I've seen it. It's jokes. I can't even lie to you. Should we see if we can sign it? Oh, this is mad. All right, let's see. There's actually a petition. I can't believe this. This has got to be one of the first. Look at that. No hashtag no to Madueke. 100 and oh my god, over 1,000. It must be more. Yeah, look at that. It's over 2. Oh my days, man. Has anyone in the chat signed a petition, by the way? That is mental. I've not seen it with this fan base though. That we've actually everyone's been so against it. I'm trying to think of a player like there's been players like a few like last season like Sterling. I was well against Havertz as well. Like these other signings, but I've not seen like majority of the fans proper like against Madueke, which is and they're actually doing petitions and all that. It's jokes. I can't even lie. Yeah, mutant. You know how it is. You always get them, don't you? Always get them. If we get Eze and Gyokeres, who cares about Madueke? Easy up, but the price is mad. Always weirdos. Facts. Don't be surprised, mate. Do not don't put it past Arteta. Yeah, exactly. It's his agent, mate. It's his agent. Big up to you, bro. How you doing, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Bless up yourself, brother. Come on. We don't need. No, we don't, mate. We don't. It's still baffling. It's on 3,000 now. Trolls are troll. Oh wait, yeah, facts. Think we'll get him tomorrow. I've seen a lot of people say tomorrow's gonna be the day. A lot of people were saying tomorrow's gonna be the day for it, people. Why is it always Chelsea? I know, bro. We must have something with them or something. We must have something going on. They must pay us off. It's happening before Arteta as well. Like, think about Wenger when we signed Petr Cech and Gallas and Ben Ayun and Diarra. Like, think about Lee's and on the Wenger as well. Who's doing this? And Arteta just continued the theme. Like, it's bad enough signing one Chelsea player in one window, but now he signed two Chelsea players in one window. Kepa and Madueke both coming in. Oh, imagine we got Son, man. Son, mate, you're always welcome. Do a Sol Campbell, mate. Madueke, not like someone like back. Yo, Bakayoko's a good player, isn't he? And I swear, man's like 15 mil as well, isn't he? I swear they want 15, 20 million for the guy. He's not a bad player. Like, even when he played against us this season, I was like, yeah. Few times I've seen him when he played against Arsenal in the recent seasons. He's been a very good player. Let's also mention that the fan base pretty much almost united in two issues. We don't want Madueke. We at least won't prefer Gyokeres over those other strikers. Facts. I find it how the Sesko, yeah, exactly. The Sesko sexuals now change Gyokeres real quick. I swear to God, some of these fans, that's what I'm saying. Nah, this is absolute spot on, bro. All right, it's all well and good having people want to rate this player, that player, but there's fans, there's these big Twitter accounts as well that you see, and they gas up every single signing. Every single signing, they make an excuse on why it'll be good. You can always, like, there's nothing wrong with saying that you don't agree with the signing that the club makes. And then you get, if Arteta wants him, I want him. What? Like, there's like, if you don't think a player is good, come out and say it. I swear, a lot of people, they don't say how they see it. They don't say how they really think. Just say how they really think. Because I swear, half these people doing this, yeah, they think different to what they're actually saying. That's the way I see it. Because how every single player we get linked with, yeah, they gas it up like it's the next big thing. It's the next, and even if they never watched the guy before, like, we get linked some player from, I don't know, flipping Ukrainian league or like leagues that nobody really watches, yeah. I remember the exact example was with Mikhailo Mudryk, yeah. Mudryk, Shakhtar Donetsk. How many, real talk in the chat, how many people can name Ukrainian teams without Google searching? Just name a Ukrainian team. Other than Shakhtar Donetsk and Dynamo Kiev, I'm struggling to think of the 10 others or however much it, like, nobody watched it. The whole thing was gassed up. Again, we dodged a bullet, 85 million. And now man got done for doping and everything. But yeah, it's mad, bro. It is, isn't it, man? It is. Big up the Andrews. Big up all the Andrews in the building, man. Big up all the Andrews. If Arsenal gives in, it just pays it. How? Mate, have you seen how much we're paying for Madueke? It looks bad enough paying 60 mil for this guy. Like, it was not, bro, they're asking for 60, they're asking for 70 million euros, which is like 66 million pounds. We paid 65 million for Havertz, bro. I disagree with you there, my friend. I'm sorry. Yeah, facts. It's 5 million as well. Now, listen, I won the treble, yeah? I won. Oh, my bad, Andrew. You know what, Andrew? Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, big up Ukraine. Yeah, big up yourself. See, Andrew is the exception because he watches these Ukrainian leagues. So big up yourself, bro. Um, big up yourself. My bad, bro. Big up Ukraine. You know how it is. But yeah, yeah. But Andrew, I ask you then, with Mudryk, was he really all that then? Like, was he really worth that amount of money? Because Chelsea paid what 85 mil for the guy. Was he really worth that amount of money? Like, I know for Shakhtar he put up some really good numbers, but was he really worth that much? Do you think 85? I mean, looking back at obviously not now because he went to Chelsea, but do you really think Arsenal would have dodged a bullet with that one? Bless up Ukraine, bro, as well. And I know you guys been going through such a tough time, so bless up yourself, Andrew, man. But yeah, maybe on Football Manager or FIFA. I've definitely done it on FIFA. But yeah, no, not in real life, unfortunately. We're lucky to win a trophy. 3,000 now, mad. Yeah, no, this is true. To be fair, when fans go to player social and abuse a player, that is like you can have your opinions and all that for sure. You can have you can disagree. You don't want him, or you can rate in terms of football. But when you go personal, like abuse a guy and all that, like I do agree with you there. To be fair, like and a lot of people just DM the guy and just say like, yeah, I agree with you. Like that's not on. But I get the footballing side of things. Of course, everyone can have kind of an opinion like that. But I can't even think of an alternative to Gyokeres. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's that? Like, if we don't get him week, bro, we're gonna settle with either Watkins, Jackson, or Vlahovic, and then who's actually out there that we're gonna go and get for alternative for him? Because we won't go for Oshman, who's a gun man. We won't go for Alvarez, too much money. That Toro's gonna say Inter. All the big strikers out there, we won't go for. Obviously, Isaac, we won't even put anything down for him. So the alternative for Gyokeres is going to be Vlahovic or Watkins or Jackson. I was not even taking the mick anymore, people. I know, it's mad, bro. It's mad. Pay the money. Deactivate these social media accounts. I'm done with I'm done with Nonny, but I'm glad he deleted his comments were personal, exactly. Yeah. I hear that for sure. If we sign Sane, sign Eze to play as a left wing, then I wouldn't mind. Eze too powerful on the wing. I think you could do a job on the wing as well. To be fair, I wouldn't mind him on the left wing. Madueke hasn't come back to Madueke. Mudryk hasn't come back to. Yeah, I know he's got done for doping. To be fair, big up Ukraine, bro. Big up Ukraine. You got some ballers in your team though. Like you got who's that guy? The guy we played against last season, Sudakov, right? In the midfield, Sudakov. You got Tanzinkov, Dovbik. Who's the other player that you got? Who's like, I remember when you had Yarmolenko. Oh, who's the other player that you got? I swear he's another striker or midfield. Yarmchuk, I think he is. Is that I don't know which name, if I pronounce the name wrong, but Ukraine got some good players, man. You got some ballers in your team. I would have taken Mudryk over matter what Mudryk needs the right coach. He has the speed. Yeah, but that's the thing. Everyone was saying that because I think Champions League he had like one of the most. I think he's the fast player in the Champions League and all that. But I don't know, man. Like maybe it would have worked, but 85 mil, I still think would have been a lot for that guy, man. If it was if it was like 30 mil, exactly. Yeah, I think it was a post Abramovich charity giveaway. There we go. Yeah, 30 mil max. Shakhtar got a good left wing. Is it Sudakov? It's either Sudakov or it's Tanzinkov, Sudakov, one of the two. We played against him when we played Shakhtar, and he looked really good. Nah, bro, I'm with you, man. That's why I'm gutted when we get dunked out. That's on the manager though, isn't it? Like getting knocked out in the early rounds every single season. It's on Arteta for that. You have to get success at this football club, man. But we're at a point now where you have to start getting over the line and winning trophies. You know, and yeah, League Cup. I don't know why people list it. Like, yeah, it's not the be all and end all, but you think about Man City. What was the first trophy that Man City won? Sorry, with Pep Guardiola. League Cup, wasn't it? Was it Mourinho with Chelsea? First trophy that he won, League Cup. That's the thing. Like this, like you use it as a stepping stone to go and win bigger things. No, and we've won literally two League Cups in the history of Arsenal. And I'm trying to think of the year now. Was it? It's got to be when we beat Sheffield Wednesday, wasn't it? When we won the double, that when we won the FA against both Sheffield Wednesday, FA and League Cup. I think we last won it when we won when it's called Coca-Cola Cup. Like we've only won two League Cups in history, man. It's like it's got to change. I guess we made up for it from the amount of FA Cups we win, but the FA Cups are like this. I love the FA Cup, man. Like it's one of the best trophies in England, people. The history behind it and everything. Yo, Alf, man, long time. How you been keeping, bro? Bless up yourself, my brother. How you been keeping? Hope you've been keeping well, Alf. It's been a while, mate. It's been a while. Bless up yourself, brother. I feel like we need strike and protest for banners to Arsenal build, so the board, sorry, so they know we're serious. That's why, yeah, bro. That's the thing is, yeah, like they've always been the biggest issue. Like, who remembers when they said we didn't buy Arsenal to win? Basically, we didn't buy Arsenal stake to win trophies. Like the owners for me have been the biggest. And you know what it is? The owners though, they have actually invested. Like they have backed the manager though. Like look how much money he's been backed and given. At the same time, they are still one of the biggest issues of football. They always have been. They've got no ambition, mate. No, they've got no ambition to win Premier League titles, to win Champions League. I'm sorry, they don't. They've always been the biggest problems, man. I honestly can't stand the owners. Don't think anyone can. Was in discussion if Arsenal would just sign either Mudryk or Isak back in the old days. I remember when we were looking at Isak at Sociedad, yeah, and everyone thought he's coming to Arsenal, you know, because everyone got gassed because he tracked his number plate. He had his car race in London. Everyone thought he's coming to Arsenal. He went Newcastle, didn't he? Spurs closed the Gibbs White deal in a day. Just paid it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's mad, isn't it? When you put it like that, it's mad. There's some decent players, but they're mid. Brentford, Bournemouth. Yeah, the Zabrani guy from Bournemouth. He's good, isn't he? He's not bad. A Z from Shakhtar. Does he pay another win? You said. Let's see their players quick. I swear it's Sudakov, bro. He's the one you've got to be thinking of. I don't know who else though. They have. I don't know. Team to provide an update on the transfer of Ollie Watkins. Also, other than on the radar. See, as a backup for Gyokeres, see, I wouldn't mind that. That's what I said at Salt Stream. I said, go and get two strikers. I'd take Gyokeres and Watkins on top of that as well. Why not? Yeah, but it says as a backup, so surely that means we'll get Gyokeres and Watkins. Like I'll take both of them. We have to concentrate on the FA Cup again. Yeah, that's facts, bro. They need one more. They're one behind us. 31 years ago. Last one, the League Cup. We should have won it in, what is it, 2011 against Burnham. Should have won it in 2018 against Man City. We got battered. The FA Cup, don't rate it as much, but it was amazing. The whole City, bro. 2-0 down. Santi Cazorla, what a free kick that was. Ramsey settings. Like, Ramsey loved the goal at Wembley, didn't he, man? Yeah, mad. 2-0 down, and what a comeback that was. That ended our trophy drought as well in like years, didn't it? It actually ended our trophy drought, man. Jesus. Mad. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing, bro. Just imagine what an FA Cup does for us. I genuinely think it's like you use it as like people want to dismiss even the League Cup, but you use that, you can use that to exactly the mentality. Like they know what it's like to win, because you look into our squad right now, who can they say like have actually won a trophy? Obviously, certainly not a manager since obviously like his first season. But when we look at it, like in terms of obviously like they're not experienced as a team at Arsenal, have they? Together, this team that Arteta's last two players that he had in the FA Cup team. I think Tierney's gone now. Was Saka in the FA Cup team? I think he was two. No, he must have been, but he must not have been selected or something. Martinelli as well was injured. Nelson again was there, but that was it. Everyone else wasn't in that team. So as a team, they've not felt what it's like to win a trophy yet. And no, we're not counting Community Shields, people, like the manager does. We're not doing that. But like an actual League Cup, FA Cup, they've not actually experienced that together. But yeah, you are right. That's what happened to Man City, I feel like, as well. And you should use that to kick on from there. Why can't we go with the 27-year-old gunman versus the 2022 Dele Alli? Look at the KSC teams. None of them are serial winners. They do the bare minimum to appear competitive, but with the luck to win a major trophy over 10, 20 years, as long as the club grows and makes more money. Facts. That's all it is, isn't it, bro? It's just the money. So all it is just the money, man. Watkins is a backup. He's perfect, but Arteta has King Kai. Yeah, left wing is King Kai. Cam is King Kai. Midfield is King Kai. Don't be surprised. Do you remember when Nagelsmann playing left back? Left back will be King Kai. Havertz is still up top. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, man? It's we will not get two different strikers because Havertz is still here. And Jesus is here as well, isn't he? That's a big thing. Yo, you lot smash the likes, man. 185 likes. Mad. Absolute mad. You lot are smashing it, people. Bless up everyone, man. Absolute legends every single time. Arteta's a cringe lord. Yeah, he is. Bro, he's so arrogant. That's the thing with the manager. Like, he don't help himself in the press conferences either. I'm sorry. He doesn't help himself either. Bless up Andrew, man. Great chat every single time, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. And yeah, really nice chat today as always, man. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bless up, brother. Hopefully in the next stream with Here We Go for Gyokeres, bro. We'll be buzzing with it. Bless up yourself, man. It's not enough, is it, Watkins on his own? Exactly. They're very stingy. Facts. Instead of spending 100 million on Rodrigo, they try to spend it on two players, Eze and Noni. Yeah, like, I'd sign Eze where Odegaard is. I really would. He is the new assistant coach, yeah. It was at Man United. I think to be fair, he was actually a manager, wasn't he, at Argentina? Not the national team. I think Messi's team, wasn't it? Old Boys. He was a manager there. So yeah. Facts net weed, man. Eze played as a left wing again. He did. Was it the game when the 2-2 this season when he scored as well? Was he? I swear he was on the left. I could be wrong. He might have been in the middle of that game. But I swear, majority of I swear, Palace plays on left all the time, don't he? I think it might just hear me out. We get Watkins to get us through the year. I do believe he get greatly increase our chance to win the silverware. Then we go all in for Isak. To be fair, I hear it. And it's not even a dig out. Like Watkins is a well-established striker. To be fair, like I've rated him for years, even at Brentford. To be fair, I've rated him for years, but I just think it'd be so underwhelming to sign him after the whole Gyokeres thing. Like if something happens with this and we go Watkins, it'll be underwhelming for me. But I do hear where you're coming from. I know Isak's been that main guy for years, hasn't he, as well? But I just feel it's got to be Gyokeres, man. We've got to get this deal done. But then it makes you think as well, like if we did go for Watkins, you should have got him in January anyway. You know, like we wait till the last week of the window to bid for him. Should have got that done in January. Guys, I get goosebumps. Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg. I love when people say that, man. Whoopi Goldberg, man. It gets me excited. Exactly. Goosebumps. I get goosebumps thinking about the window. All my donkey guys will be with me forever. Big up the Flash, man. Come on. We're saving money to buy Mudryk or then Kunku or Jackson next season. Yeah, bro, every single year. I swear it's like 7 out of 6. We're trying to Chelsea player out of the last 6. I think there's been one window that way under the last 7. We signed a Chelsea player in every single window. I think the one we didn't is when we renewed Luiz's contract as well. We'd be frustrated, Rodrigo. Oh, bro. That'd be pain, bro. Just wrap up the season, bro. The expectation, Isak. The reality, Valovic. Yeah, we should have got him years ago, to be fair. You are right. We should have got him 2-3 years ago. Like, that's when we should have got him. Yeah, it would be. No, it certainly would be. It would be better. Expectation Rodrigo and said the reality is Whoopi Goldberg. It's crazy. Guys, I can't believe we've done 3 hours, man. 3 hours. It's been an absolutely incredible stream. Big up every single one of you tuned in, man. Hopefully we're going to be back tomorrow, Friday. Here we go. Gyokeres will be live celebrating that we just signed Gyokeres. Proper striker coming in. I really hope so, people. I hope we're here tomorrow. You know, we've actually, here we go for Gyokeres and he signs. But bless up everyone, man. It's been amazing. I can't believe we've gone 3 hours, man. You lot have been absolute real ones in the chat. It's been a pleasure talking to every single one of you as always. Big up for the likes as well, people. Bless up everyone, man. Bless up everyone. All the likes been incredible. 188 madness, and yeah, big up everyone who tuned in. Sign Gyokeres, people. Simple as that. Please sign Gyokeres, people. Sign Gyokeres, please. Simple as that. But yeah, bless everyone, man. It's been a pleasure. You lot have been real ones as always. Thanks for all the support. Absolute legends. Amazing chat with you lot. And yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. What we get up to, people. Hopefully tomorrow, as I said, Gyokeres will be here, man. Wait, is anyone live, by the way? We can quickly give a little redirect to. So 100 viewing size. Anyone who's not like the video already, make sure you guys do that as well. We are on. What are we on? 190. We're 10 away, man. 10 likes away from 90. From 10. From 200. There we go. From 200. Is anyone live that we can give a raid to, people? Let's have a look. Shane's live. If you guys know Shane, go over to his channel, man. I'll see if he's got raids turned on. Yeah, go over to Shane's channel, guys. We're going to redirect to Shane. Shane Gunnar, absolute legend there as well. We're going to raid him as well. Yeah, guys, have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for all the support. It's been a pleasure, people. We're going to send you over to Shane. type in True Guna Raid or TG Raid or TG Josh Raid or something like that. Yeah, just type in True Guna Raid people to Shane as well. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.